Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Special show for you. 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we've got an incredible lineup. How about this? Orange diamonds on a clearance wheel. We're going to put 3 together for you. It's the only 3 we have in the entire inventory, and we're going to put them on a clearance sale price. And they're big stones, too, and it doesn't matter how big it is. It's all going to be the same price as its counterpart. So looking forward to that. And speaking of fancy colored diamonds, we have a yellow diamond, a new style. It's a 1.5 carat. We tend to love our 1.5 carats because they give you a much bigger look and size than the 1 carat typical, but it's not going to be nearly as pricey as its 2 carat stones that I know we've loved and pretty much sold out of. So we've got a 1.5 carat yellow diamond for you on the way that is a special, special, special value. How about a bypass? One of my favorite combinations of stones ever, all time. It always reminds me of my first ever design here at TVON many, many years ago when I combined aquamarine, best of the quality of Sierra Santa Maria, with the best of morganite. We put it all together, and that was a hit, but of course has been long since discontinued. But what we have is that same combination of stones in a brand new style for you. That's coming up. It's beautiful. It's wearable. Also have a returning favorite. We have actually some of our largest diamond studs. Now, I do have 2 stones that are certified to give you 1 huge pair of studs that are going to be 2 carats, or you can get the 1 carat round brilliants, which are the classic of all, and we've got a very special buy on those. So if you're waiting for the biggest diamond stud that we have, they're here in 2 different varieties, so either rounds or cushion cut, certified or non. So that's really an exciting opportunity if you're a diamond stud lover, and who doesn't love studs, am I right? So we have a very, very special show. We've got some brand new designer pieces that you'll see on this What's New Wednesday as well, and you name it, we got it, because if requests are something that are on your mind, well, we would love to hear from you right away throughout the show, really, but of course sooner rather than later is always great, so we can get your requests, find and bring them out, and give you that great big discount that you are going to see on everything tonight. So there's also some more most affordable jewelry of all time here. So I tell you, we got something for everybody, whether you want the museum at a discount or whether you just want to, try something new and spend very little to add that new piece into your jewelry wardrobe. We got you covered tonight. So happy Wednesday, happy March. Oh my goodness. Anybody struggling to believe it's already the month of March? I cannot even get over it. So we are excited to have you with us, and maybe new month means new piece of jewelry headed your way. So if that is the case, we've got something for everybody. Let's start with our first item, which is mandarin garnet. So maybe just again, we're gonna tap back into that January birthstone here, but in one of the more exotic and rare varieties. So let's take a look at this. It's our mandarin garnet. It's a one of a kind, and it will be item number 8804. And it's a really special look here with that big cushion cut. Actually, it's a nearly 2 carat. Carat 76 on the mandarin garnet, and that is not all. You get a couple of chevrons of diamonds on the sides in either direction, which is also going to be 14 points in diamonds as well. And looking forward to making sure this is a big blowout. We're going to do it on everything tonight, okay? Everything that you see, everything that you find, everything that you like, everything that you want, everything you request, it's going to be on a markdown. Promise you, even brand new items that we have out of the museum and brand new designer styles, they'll all be marked down. So we are no holds barred on the discounts tonight. And a carat 76 cushion cut with 14 points in diamonds in the white gold now, although you can change it if you want to. So no problem there. Feel free to do whatever you like. But here's what we've got. Great finishing. You know what's so funny? This is probably the ring that I'm most surprised has an undergallery. It doesn't even really need it, but it's there. So you've got that extra undergallery and extra gold that requires to bring that full circle and really make absolutely sure that it's comfortable for you. And that is going to be, hello, look at that, bright yellows and neons. I love it. Special welcome. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for being with us tonight. Welcome to the show. Hi there. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. And a special shout out. Hi, Jody. Jody, I know, is watching in California. So hi, Jody. Thank you so much for all your kindness. Let's go ahead and try this on so you can see what it looks like from a distance, because that's where you're going to see really the ultimate in glow. Okay. You've got that beautiful, yes, it's that bright, vivid, stunning neon orange, but then you see those yellows coming through also, which are so specialty. And we're going to make it a lot better than $9.99. So getting it started here, this one only, you know how that works. We've got a lot of one onlys throughout the show, so feel free to dial in early when you see something you love so you can make it yours before somebody else makes it theirs, okay? Nobody should be taking your jewelry, am I right? So instead of this 176 being $9.99, let's take it even lower than that. And I love it in the white gold for contrast. Go ahead and go yellow gold if you want, but it's not not even $9.99. I promise you this is the most affordable of mandarin garnets in our entire inventory, and that is not a stone that's supposed to be affordable like this, but it is, especially in a nearly 2-carat size, which this is, and we're going to make it better than even $8.88 or $7.99 or $7.77, so that you can have that big value you've been craving. And you know, we always start with something really special. This definitely, you see why, right? Especially when it's $699 instead. What do you guys say? So that'll be here for $699, only one. And then I am so ready to jump into these new designer pieces. We have our longest, most dramatic earrings ever. Jess, would you like this one? You got it. Congratulations. So I'm just going to go over to the hand here, Tony, because we have something really cool coming up that is probably best displayed this way first, because it's this really cool spiral pave in really a hot pinky sapphire or ruby. So it kind of just depends on whether you see more pinks or more reds. I tend to see more pinks, hot pinks that is. They call them rubies, but actually let's call them pink sapphires. It's $9,932. And this starts with this little spiral effect up top, which is going to be a good size bail. And then it's this gorgeous drop. I should have been putting this on. I would have, but you know what? My theory is it's going to sell so quickly. It would take me more time to put it on and take it off than it's going to take to just present it to you and get it out the door, because it's so amazing. And designer piece $9,932, but it does match my outfit. I'm into the fuchsias here. So we've got the carat 21 total weight in these hot pink sapphires. That's going to be your pave around this beautiful shape you have, which is like, think of it like a really super elongated pear shape, and then extends down and then gets a little larger, but then you have this spiral up top, which is your bail. And then it does have a little bit of a hinge. So there's just a subtle movement that is going to give you, not like it's going to move when it's on the neckline too much, but they just gave it a lot of extra. And then we're going to go ahead and show you the length of it, and then we'll try it on and we'll show you up close, and we only have one, and designer piece and all that. But look at that style. That's really at 2 inches top to bottom, and then we'll go right on over to the neckline so you can see it in that way. But it is going to be a wild one, and just as it is in the white gold, although, yeah, all white gold here. And then let's just go ahead and show it here this direction so you can see. I mean, there they are. Those hot pinks are coming through yet again, just a beautiful way. And yes, it does look like it goes all the way around, but actually it's going to go, and you'll see this close up when we show it to you there next, but it's actually going to be across the top dome of it. But then you've got this great finishing we'll share with you. So it really does almost look like it goes all the way around in the pave. So excited to have this for you. We're going to take it right on up close here, and then you're going to see that under gallery, since that one is already spoken for. Here's the close up. So now, I mean, really, now they look a little bit more red perhaps. So like I said, sapphires and rubies. And speaking of, I want to give you a little, I'm going to give you a little heads up on something right after this sells, on something that we need to give you a little bit of a little promo on, of something that's coming up this weekend. But this is where, again, pink sapphires or red rubies, it just all is part of the same family. So like I said, if you see more pink, they're sapphires. If you see more red, they're rubies. Really, other than that, it's kind of bordering, and you see the glow each of these round, brilliant diamond cuts has. It's supposed to be. And great designer pieces like this, that's what they do. They're $39.99 for a piece like this all day. Now, I do want to show you, you see the under gallery beneath the drop there, but actually that spiral is going to have the red, ruby, sapphire combination, whatever you want to call it, all the way around. So gives you a lot of open work for your favorite chain, including, yes, a DBTY style. And we're going to make this super affordable, better than even half off, which is $19.99. We'll take it even lower than that for you. Come on in, there's only one, and we have never had anything quite like it before, so what a thrill. And bringing you 2 inches of gold, we can't just dismiss that. There's a lot of gold that goes into this one as well, and yet it's not even going to be, not even close to $2,000. Let's make it $999 instead, and that is all solid 14 karat gold. And again, there's that finishing, yet the spiral up top, which is your bail, they will wrap all the way around. So huge value at $999. What a fun piece. And if you are somebody who likes the pinks and the reds, or you don't even need to be wearing pinks or reds, but certainly if you love that as an accent or as a pop of color, this is a beautiful way to go about it. So that's $999. We have our longest, most dramatic diamond earrings we've ever brought to you. Super fun, super cool, great designer piece. Looking forward to sharing those. Also, some really cool pieces have come out of the vault tonight and are on discount, like a huge indica light pendant that I've shown it at least a dozen times, and yet it's still here. That means it needed a markdown. We got one for you. So that's going to be coming up. And Evil Eye. I started the show the other day. We had a really cool Evil Eye with turquoise and sapphires. I have one with demontoid tonight. So if you are more of the fan of the green stones in your Evil Eye design, well, we've got that for you. So let me know if you'd like this one. I'm actually going to get to a quick wheel. I know we're only 9 minutes into the show, But we have got to talk about this wheel. We have 3 incredible pieces for you. That pink sapphire pendant is still here. I'm going to give you a little heads up on this one because 3 pieces only. It's a very quick trio. They will not last. We're going to bring you some of the most affordable jewelry, and these are all rings. So if you're a ring lover, take particular attention to where these are going because the price tag would never ever go this low. If you'd like that pendant, it's still here at $9.99. I just want to make sure that we show you. We have pretty much one of a kind throughout the show as usual. So going to be showing you kind of some major values as quickly as we can so we can get them all out the door and help you with whatever you need to see. And of course, get requests in if you have them. But there is never, how do I say this politely? There has never been a wheel quite this inexpensive, okay? There's a lot of fine jewelry in this world, but fine jewelry can be sterling silvers. Fine jewelry can be, some people call demi-fine or fine jewelry even plated metals. I do not. I think it's got to be a solid precious metal through and through. But the bottom line is this. You're not going to find fine jewelry priced the way we're about to do it here on this little trio. So I want to do this early because obviously they're limited, but we don't see values like this even here ordinarily. So it is a good time to be shopping. Like I said, if you are really somebody who enjoys something unusual or unique or new, and you got to just sometimes get that special new piece and you're into fine jewelry as opposed to going the faux route, but you need to spend as little as possible, this is the wheel to pay particular attention to, especially when we start with this stunning amylite. Now, I know we saw this design earlier with the mandarin garnet actually tonight, but this is where you get the oval amylite. Now, we're going to build 2 others around it, so you're going to get 3 options in incredible fine. But look at this. This is a round Zambaran garnet. We cannot tend to keep our Zambaran garnets in stock. Then, if you want to go a little bit more diamond weight, check that out. That's a Molly garnet that's going to be able to bring you a lot of diamond weight as well. So you've got 3 great choices. I mean, which one do you even choose? And for a moment, I'm just going to put this one in the middle because the truth is that'll sit a little better in the even center of the wheel as opposed to here, which is a larger size. And we're going to make anything you want on this wheel one price, and it's going to be a little bit of a shocker. And did you have a question, Jason? Yeah. Yes, she got it. And what'd she say? She loves it. Yay, Sandy. Thank you so much for the call. That was awfully kind of you to call in just to tell us you love your pink diamond. I like to hear that. Well, this is great. So thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. And thank you again for shopping with us and wear it in good health. All right, so now we're talking, here it is again, amylite with diamonds here on the side. And oh yes, by the way, you can take advantage of our gold color changes on any of these 3. So if something is not the way you want it to perfection right now, don't worry, we're going to change it up. If you want white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, that's up to you on any one of the 3. And that might be a little shocking when you see this value where we're taking it. Just a couple of for instances here. This is a carat 40 on the Royal Zambaran round. So that's a very important stone, not small. Then we go to the Molly garnet in the middle, which is going to have that 165 size for that center stone, but also 45 points in diamonds. And then we go on over to the Zambaran. Actually, we discussed that. Let's go to the amylite. The amylite's going to be the carat 30. And that sometimes amylites don't have carat weights. We do. Sometimes it's just a millimeter size. So that's kind of nice that you've got a carat weight associated with that. Great size stone. Of course, it's still being the oval. It's still giving you the most prominent. And believe it or not, they are not always looking this good. A lot of amylites don't have a lot of color to begin with, and certainly don't have this pattern, which I think is the best color payoff when you have the more striped effect through the oval, where it's that segment of blue, then the green, then the red, orange. But the truth is, when it moves, you're going to see those colors kind of play, and almost like an opal plays, right? There's play of color in a phenomena opal, but this is not technically a phenomena stone. Instead, it goes back more historically speaking. We talk about the excitement over a fossilized shell from a sea creature from 65+ million years ago, and this gives you that beautiful pattern that of course has that layer of clear crystal quartz. I highly recommend amylite. I think everybody's got to have at least one in their collection to really see what this is all about. Of course, we're not asking you to take the ordinary or the regular or the basic. We're giving you that beautiful best of quality and color, and then the colors just magnify as it moves. So it, believe it or not, looks even prettier when you're wearing it than it does sitting here on a wheel. But the bottom line is we're going to make it a really tiny price tag. So anything you want on this wheel, they're going to be affordable, and not $9.99 affordable either. We're going to go a lot lower. And remember, change gold color, we do that. Sizing, we do that. Shipping, we do that. So wherever this price tag ends up going, which is going to be little microscopic price tag, it's going to be all basically all inclusive, if you will. Okay. It's like that vacation you want to take where, you know, vacation is one thing, right? But then when you got to pay for all the extras, it really adds up. That's why you go all inclusive, right? That's what this is. It's the shopping experience that's all inclusive so that you're not paying, you know, nickel and dime, to paying extra for every little adjustment, which is costly in the jewelry world. We're not asking you to do that. So instead of $8.99 or $7.99 or $6.99, and let's just face it, all three of these stones are exotics. Color shifting, prehistoric, 65 million years and counting old, and then we've got Molly Garnet, which is one of the rarest garnets in the world. So all you have to do is choose your favorite, or better yet, may I suggest the one of each route, because this is that sampler platter where you might just want to say, I'm just going to take them all, because if you've got an appetite for gems and value, this is the way to do it. Take a look. They're not even going to be $6.99 per piece. This is going to be a 60-second deal because it's not going to take long for these to go. But they're not even $650 or $649. And remember, with all those perks we're adding in, and somebody's got to try this Molly Garnet. And then we've got the round color shifting Zembaran. The rounds show it off better than any other cut, I believe. And we've got Amylite, which is a must-have, must-try. Look at those colors come through. And you see how when the light actually hits it, they just glow? So it's more than what meets the eye as we give you a bird's eye view on it. And you know what? We have nobody at $649. Well, I'm going to change the price tag yet again and remind everybody that this is fine, fine, fine. Solid gold, your choice, and all these really exotic gems and VS diamonds in every single ring to boot. And they're not even $649 a piece. This is when you got to dial in as quickly as you can, because if you think they're going to last, oh, I would imagine no. So how about this? We take them all the way down right now. Take your pick. It's a 60-second deal, and we're going to make them $599 a ring for anything on that wheel you want. And that means, sure enough, you could really, truly take all three. And think about that. You could spend less than $1,800, which, by the way, one of them should have been more than that on its own. And now you could get a 3 for 1. You could get a 3 for less than the price of 1. And that is how you shop. Well, that's typically how you bulk shop the toilet paper. not fine jewelry, right? A 3 for 1, take them. We'll give it 60 seconds, already counting down at 40 left. So let me know what we can kind of highlight carat weights, and then, of course, try them on for you. Yes. You got it. So the Amylite, let me try on right now. Here's the Amylite. This is going to go on the hand here, and this is major because now you're going to see the real beauty of it. The colors come through even stronger than what you're able to see on the wheel there. And so that's the Amylite. Notice how the red section almost looks yellow and orange, and then the green section lights up, and then the blue there as well is going to have that little bit of that royal blue. It's like a bright royal cobalt blue color, and then you get that essentially striped effect here. That's a 1 carat 30 Amylite, 14 points in diamonds, and we have got, okay, that one may be gone, but the Molly Garnet and the Zembaran are here. So let me know which one you'd like of the 3. Last call, and then we're going to keep on moving. $5.99. How about that for a treat? A nice little, well, big value for a little assortment of really fine. And I'll tell you, if somebody, I get requests a lot because for a long time before TVON existed, I was doing a lot of jewelry, yes, but a lot of gemstones loose as well. As back in the day, a lot of loose gemstones. We don't see that sold as often today as we used to back in the day. But I will tell you right now, if you have a loose gem, you're looking for a great mounting, can I just say get the Molly Garnet? If you want to throw the Molly Garnet out, if you're not familiar with it or going, I don't know, then get it for the mounting, because 45 points in VS diamonds would never be $5.99. And of course, it's still your choice of gold and all of that good stuff. So your size arriving ready to wear. We could even take the stone out for you and still send you the stone, but take it out if you want. So if you need a semi-mount, I get a lot of requests every day for semi-mounts to be sold here on the air. We don't get to do it all that often because it's a little more complex to find a right mounting for everybody's stone out there, but that's where you get a semi-mount, because we could never even manufacture it for that price. And that's part of the reason we bring the values we do, is because we are the manufacturer. So take a look at them one more time. We'll give it a last call, and then again, any late arrivals here, you're missing out on the $5.99 deal. List you call right now for our final 30 seconds. Then we'll get to that Indica-Light pendant. I want to share that with you. That's really exciting. And then, of course, a lot more. But may I show you these earrings? I don't know how I'm going to display them, to be honest with you, because they're really big. And there is no stand in existence that's going to house these earrings. But I have an ear that I can go ahead and put them on so you can see what they're all about, because they are fabulous. And I know that there's got to be somebody who's been waiting for something like this, because here we are. all these years into offering fine jewelry, we've never had anything like it. So $99.33 will be next. I'm going to show them to you from a long distance away first so we can get you familiar with these gorgeous stiletto drops that we have, and then we'll show you a couple other ways. But these are, I think, honestly, the best perspective for you is probably from this distance away, because this is the major diamond earring, and that's giving you a lot of length. We have never in our history, and I'm a big earring lover. I love a good, I love an earring, number one. I never leave home without, well, a few earrings. Got a lot in all at any given time, but when you get length like this and the drama like this, and of course that stiletto drop that's leading down, it's really, really flattering and really elegant. So they're also lightweight though, and this is the deal. I know that with an earring that maybe is not going to be your everyday, you're just running errands, you're just headed to the gym, you're just headed to, wherever you kind of hang out every day. This may not be the earring for every day. So it's really a source of pride for me that we can make it affordable, so that if it is that dressier once in a while earring, you're still getting an affordable enough price to where you have that in your collection. So we're going to show them to you. I want to show them, I'll pop one off and we'll show you here on the hand so we can give you a look at the diamonds, because there are diamonds here in 99.33. This is going to be 39 points in diamonds, but a lot of 14 karat gold. Now, designer pieces they are, you can probably tell they're in white gold. They will stay in the white gold. So they are for the white gold lovers out there, which is fantastic. That'll still go with your platinums and your sterling silvers and all of that. But this is obviously dramatic. But with that, still not something that's going to be, hitting the shoulder per se. So you've got a little bit of versatility. So I'll pop one off. We'll show it right here. And that's a shepherd's hook design. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do that easily. So take a look at this and we'll show you here what they look like so you can get a little bit better concept of the design. And then we'll show you up close as well. But there's basically pave that's done on either side here. Think of it like an elongated diamond shape meets a marquise, kind of like this beautiful, almost exclamation point of design here, but really have to get you started with the length here, because 39 points in diamonds, we know there's that bigger shepherd's hook. You can see that length is actually going to be, wow, 3.5 inches or so. So if you've been waiting on that drama, here it is. But then you get that beautiful gold that also does this kind of drip style, and then of course the diamonds at the base in pave as well. So it's a really special look. They are 3.5 inches, but not too heavy at all to wear. White gold only, and we've only got one pair. And this will be, I want to also show you really quickly here the close-up so you can see what they look like as far as where those diamonds are at and how exactly they're paved. So you see how there's a little bit at that wider point. That's where the pave is concentrated. Then there's a little bit of extra mil-grain detail and diamond cutting, and then there it is, the finishing touch, which is that pave as well. Then I also have one on a little bit closer view for you as well, so you can see how they look from that perspective. So we'll give you another look here at just basically all the perspectives, so you're really familiar with them. But that's what they look like on when you see them from a little bit closer, but still a distance away. So they've got that great length. They're going to drop down, and of course, we're going to do better than what we ever could here in that kind of solid gold. And that's a lot of gold, certainly. We know that. It's a lot of gold, but you notice how they're not pulling? It's a stretched out piercing as it is, but that is not a heavy earring. I can promise you they're not too heavy. They're not uncomfortable at all, not even in the least. So we are ready to get them a great home, and yes, they are going to be, well, they've got a $59.99 list price. That doesn't put it in my mind in the realm of affordability to try them and have that great designer drop earring for when you feel like a little extra, you want a little extra splash. You want some more recognizable design element, and yet they're not even $2,500. We're going to make them even more affordable than that. White gold only. We'll take another look up close. We'll kind of walk you through the length of them here from that drop. That's the base of the earring to the top. There's that beautiful, even that exaggerated shepherd's hook in the front has more gold that kind of replicates what we're seeing here at the base of the earring. You see that, how it gets a little wider and then a little more narrow up top? That's only going to be $9.99 for the pair. And I'll go right on over to the hand again so you can see it in full length here and see what that design is all about. So they are $9.99. Just had to bring those out. That is an earring that they're getting a good home one way or the other, because if it's not to one of you guys, Lolo will take those home. So that's a really, really beautiful designer earring right there. And that's only $9.99 for the pair. So a beautiful look. And then, of course, there's your shepherd's hook. If you need to, you just pinch that in a little bit once it's in the ear so that it won't work its way out. But look at all that gold. That's all 14 karat solid white gold. So it's a lovely, lovely earring. And again, maybe not for everybody, but certainly for somebody. So there's going to be $31.34 next. We'll get to our Indica Light. If you have any questions on that last $5.99 wheel, we'd love to hear from you. from you. Let's show you this one. I have been anxious for years to get this one at home, but of course it takes a little more time sometimes as we go back to our wheel, because my pendant is next here, and this is really a special indicolite piece that we have. So really beautifully done. And yeah, it's also going to be an important look here because it's that one big stone that we have in an indicolite that's got the blues and the greens, but mostly the blues. And you see there, it's really special the way it's done. Now also, this stone was a little bit graduated in its coloring. So they did this design element custom around it to show that off. And it's going to be item number 3134. It's the 725 indicolite tourmaline, which is also 24 points in diamonds up top. But do you see the concentration of blue at the top there? And then it's almost like, as some tourmalines do, it's almost like it's ombre in color to get a little bit more green towards the base. So right there, that's where they overlapped the diamonds. Now it does sit north to south on the hand, or rather on the neckline, but here it is on the hand first. And that's going to be that beautiful, you see the gleam and the glow you're getting from that stone being that elongated emerald cut. 24 points is your diamond weight. That is essentially that squared off bail that's still open, so you're going to see some negative space through it. And then we have the length reading as 1.5 inches. So, or I really think, yeah, I mean, it's right. Maybe, okay, 1 3/8 inches, sure. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. And then we'll show it on the neckline for you. But there's only one. There's a huge markdown. Chances are, if you've been watching the show a while, and I mean really an avid viewer, you have probably seen this piece. And you know it is time. Pieces can't stick around forever, right? Look what it does. Do you see how it just completely lights up? All we're doing is having, that's essentially the light facing right onto it, which is what's going to happen when you're wearing this on the neckline, right? So that's really just, again, beautiful how that sits, and just lights up completely. And this is a more distant view, and look at that stone just completely. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? And you see sometimes it gets a little more subtle and it just looks like it's electrified. It looks like it's battery powered, right? But it's not even going to be the $39.99, and this is after many, many discounts. Just know it started over $16,000. That hasn't done the trick. So today we make the value happen that is going to ensure that this gets a home tonight. That's how we're doing this. So it's come down a ways already to get from $16,000 plus all the way down to $39.99, and now something better is about to happen. Just a mega, mega designer piece that nobody is going to have anything quite like it. Nobody else will. This is a major stone. We know the indicolites are super rare. It's not even $19.99. There's another half off of an already extremely reduced price, and yet we're going to make it even better than even $19.99. Come on in. We are looking for whatever we can find for you. We'd love to help you out, get exactly what you need. But you know what? This one's not even $1,500 for a 725 tourmaline like that. Not normal. We're going to make it even better. $14.99 first caller on that one in the white gold only is how that one stays. And then let me know. We still have some of our $5.99 pieces here for you as well if you'd like to grab those. Still have that pink sapphire designer pendant, which was right on that border of pink sapphires and rubies. And we got, oh, fawn diamond here. A round brilliant fawn diamond that's a 1 carat. So attention all fawn diamond fanatics. If you're a fanatic, as I would like to call you, we are going to have a 1 carat stone here today, a 1 carat round brilliant in a designer mounting that has a tremendous markdown. Yes, Jess. Oh, good. Congratulations. This is gone, and I'm going to get right to it. Let's go to it. The fawn diamond right now. Keeping in mind, this is right now in the rose gold. You don't have to leave it that way. So that's the first order of business. You do not have to leave it in rose gold. Somebody thought that was a good idea. I think white gold or yellow gold would be your better options, especially. I'm especially a fan of the white gold. I'm going to try it on for you here because this is a sizable piece. It's not only a 1 carat center in that fawn diamond. Now, I will tell you, this is not going to, we've actually graded this and it's on the hand. It's an SI1, so I just want to point that out here. Although, when you see this in person, I was looking at it in person without the magnification of our cameras, and it's very, very, we're still talking about an eye clean stone, but it is $91.95. It's a 1 carat exactly. It's going to be an SI1 fawn diamond, so a few natural inclusions there if you look under a microscope or under magnification, but nothing that's going to really take away from the beauty of the stone, because what we know, number one, is most important about a fancy color is the color. And this is a true fawn diamond. You also have 84 points in diamonds around it in this beautiful floral design. It's almost like a floral meets a ruffle. It's a beautiful ballerina design, but the pave is so perfectly done and so meticulously done. And maybe this is why I'm such a fan of the idea of white gold with it as well. I mean, that's a really good viewpoint. If the SI1 scares you away a little bit, I don't want it to, because that is where you see that from a distance and suddenly you see how it lights up. And when you see every bit of brilliance, when you start to see blues and purples and reds and yellows and oranges, all the colors of the spectral rainbow, that is what brilliance is. That's what we rely upon diamonds to do. It's exactly what's happening there. You're getting all that brilliance through the stone still. So don't let that SI1. We just always, you know how we are. We're very persnickety about, letting you know about the clarities and where everything falls as far as the quality of any given stone. So we always want to keep you informed and up to date there. But to get 84 points in VS Diamonds, to get that heavy gold weight, it's a medallion type of style, but feminine at the same time because of that almost ruffle kind of scallop design, but it's any gold you want. We're going to do that for you. It's a huge value on a 1 carat fawn diamond. It's a huge value on any 1 carat fancy diamond, no matter what the color would be. It's going a lot lower than even this $69.99. I'll tell you, we could leave it there for 30 seconds and that would probably go. At $69.99, there's enough of our viewers that really understand value. I think it could go at $69.99 easily. We're going to make it a lot better, a lot more affordable. Take a look at it. We've only got this one, and yet it is not going to be, oh my goodness, it's not even close to $7,000. Huge value here. Come on in. Not even $3,000? 35 would be half off. We're going lower than that right from the jump. It's not $3,000. It's not $29.99 either. We've got a mega value for you, and all you got to do is be the first caller, because that is, sure enough, a one only. That is not going to last for anybody else. It's just when it's gone, it's gone. Take full advantage of it, and it's not even going to be 29 or 28 or 27. Here's another one where it's just worth it for the mounting or the stone, either way, because that 84, and I know the 1 carat fancy diamond is more important than even the diamonds around it, but yet either way you put it together here, either component would be more money than where we're taking it. It's not even 27, 26, 25. Don't let that rose gold fool you. I think your best bet is the white gold. Give it the contrast. There you can see how it's elevated up off the hand with that dual bar setting that lifts it up, so you're still getting a lot of light accessing the pave. Okay, forget about $25.99. Let's do it. $2,499 for the one and only 1 carat fawn diamond we have left. And that said, it's a round brilliant. Usually when we've seen fawn diamonds in the past, especially the bigger ones, they're usually going to be a cushion cut or a pear shape or a really like elongated cushion. This is the round brilliant that we know is so unusual to find, really tough to get your hands on. So $24.99 makes it yours. Have a sapphire necklace. We have the most beautiful morganite. I mean, maybe our best here in the entire collection is the morganite we're going to show you. And big aquas are here. I also have a heart-shaped alexandrite. I know the last time I had one, we were pretty excited. Well, we've got another one for you tonight. It's a 1 carat 33, no less, so it's a big size. It's all happening in this show. Plus, bottom of the hour is here, so we've got a special little combination for you. I'm really looking forward to this. And this is something that if you'd like the fawn diamond, it's yours for the taking, $24.99. But what we're about to show you is a combination that I can't take credit for it. The first time I ever saw this combination done was an actual designer piece. It was a design house that has been well known and loved and adored for, you could say je t'adored if you, that'll give you a hint as to what designer I'm talking about. From France, where they manufacture everything in France. And for a long time, they were just known as a fashion house. They did clothing, couture level clothing. They still are in that business, obviously, but they do bags and accessories. And then a while back in 2004, they launched a fine jewelry line that only had 5 pieces. And one of the real cornerstones of that collection was a morganite aqua combination. That was it. There were no diamonds in it at all. The pieces now, at the time, retailed for, what was it, $17,000 for the ring. Since then, because there was only one limited production of those pieces ever, so they were all limited. And guess what? Now an aftermarket, so with like a secondary market, if you can find one available, they go tends to be for a couple $100,000. So there's something about, yes, designer names, but designer names also have an eye for aesthetics. And really, when they put together morganite and aqua in this 3-stone ring that they charged at the time $17,000 for, really a lot of the jewelry industry was oohing and eyeing over that combination. And yet, that said, it wasn't that top quality beryl material. It was a lighter washed out morganite. It was a much lighter kind of, typical variety of aquamarine. And yet, this is a design house who supposedly has access to everything. And what we've done here, and what I wanted to do when I first arrived at TVON, was bring you seeing this really top quality beryl we have. I mean, heck, we just introduced red beryl a couple of days ago for the first time ever. But when it comes to those other beryls, like our aquamarines and our beautiful morganites, we've always had that high quality. So if you are even spending mega bucks out in design house worlds, out in the couture level, you're still not getting quality that we can provide. And that can really be said time and time again. Compare our quality to any of those big designers. Do not be shy about that. And you're going to find that we bring a better quality overall. So even when you're spending more money out there, you would be getting a better quality here while spending so much less. So this is really a great example of, let's put together the best of Morganite, the best of aquamarine, put them together in the same ring with a bypass design and make for one of these beautiful, unique combinations. Now, I know not everybody's into combinations, okay? But if you want that softer pastel, I mean, look at this. Does this not just kind of sing? I mean, it harmonizes, right? And it makes sense that they're both the same family of gems, both of those pastel varieties, but take a look at the individual quality you're getting. Item number is 9366. It is a beautiful combination. It's a bypass, so they don't even come together in the middle, but that doesn't mean it's going to sit any differently than any other piece of jewelry you have. It still is going to be in your size, and that's true to size, and then it just has that little bit of open work, which is so attractive on the hand. And we're getting you a 103 pear-shaped, now this month's birthstone, aquamarine, and we're getting you a 103 Morganite, which is so rare it doesn't even have a birthstone month that it corresponds to, because that was smart. It would be cruel if they said, hey, your birthstone is Morganite. You'd be like, great, I can't find it anywhere. Perfect. But this is that combination together, really gorgeous, and yet the same family. So the best of barrels here brought together. And of course, what we've done is, let's put the white gold on the side with the aqua. Always a best choice there. Let's put the rose gold on the side of the Morganite. Great choice there, very complimentary. And so that'll be as is. Now, as far as the back goes, it's going to go a little bit more, about 3/4 the way around in the rose gold, and then the white gold comes up and meets it. So really just, again, compliment to the stones, beautiful look, bright, vibrant. Even though they're still pastel, it means you're getting a saturation level, and then we've burnished diamonds into the mounting on either side. 3 graduated VS diamonds on each side of the ring. It's so pretty on. Let me show it to you that way. And let's help everybody out here, because I know this is a combination that a lot of people didn't tune in tonight figuring they'd find, but I also want you to see it's not a small ring. I think that's really an important viewpoint here. And I have a large hand. I can make any ring look small. They told me when I got into the business, they said, well, it's great. You have lovely hands, but we're going to have to hire a hand model. I said, why? What's wrong with my hands? They're like, no, they're beautiful, but your hands are big. So, you know, usually when you have a hand model, you want a teeny tiny little hand so the jewelry looks bigger. You know what I mean? Like all the businesses do that out there. I'm like, oh, well, okay. So ended up being, you know, one of those things where, you know, if it looks big from a distance away on my hand, it's a pretty good ring. But we're talking about not something that's insignificant, because I know TV can be, you know, always a little tricky. Things tend to look a little bit bigger on TV anyways. So always to give you this perspective is important. And you see each of those stones has some great size to it. And even though, do you see how it's not meeting in the middle here or coming close because it's the bypass, but it still is going to have this really comfort and wearability. It does not, like I said, it's not going to fly off your hand because it doesn't come together. It will wear like every other traditional ring design you have in your collection, promise you. But it's going to be, oh, and I have diamond weight here, I do, 7 points. And that's just, again, the size perspective on it. You get the rose and the white gold, so if you're already a fan of those two, great. Here's what I'd like. I'd like for you to be able to try this combination. We have an $18.88 price tag available for you tonight on this ring. $18.88, nothing wrong with that, it's great value. Especially when you're getting 2 of the premium of the barrel family together in one fabulous ring. We're going to do better than $18.88. And I'll tell you, here's my deal. We've got about 22 minutes or so until the top of the hour. Let's see if we've got anybody out there with us. And if we do, and whether you're shopping for yourself, whether you're doing some gifting, remember, this month's birthstone is one of them. So happy birthday, March birthdays out there, and celebrating all month long with the best of the best. This is not ordinary basic aquamarine that has barely their color, that looks more like a white wall. This has that beautiful sky blue, baby blue, almost blue diamond blue is really what it looks like. What if I put this on the auction block just to see? Who's with us? Who's ready to shop? Who's ready to get a mega value? Who's ready to try something that I bet you don't have? It's likely that this combination is not already in your own collection. And that's what I think we're looking for at this point, right? Because I'm not talking to people who are, you know, brand new to the fine jewelry world. You guys know your jewelry. You have a lot of jewelry. So the goal is now, how do we get you pieces that you don't have and save you a lot of money doing it so that we can tempt you, even if you're going, oh, you know what? I'm not going to try it at $1,888. We're going to make it a lot more tempting than that, especially when I put it on the auction block and not even start at $1,500 or $1,000, or just to see who's out there and just to make sure we can go wild. And if you want one bigger morganite, I still have it, but this is a way to get that combo. I'm not even starting at $900 or $800 or $700. I just want to see who's out there. It's really that simple. Let's just see. 2 premium qualities of beryl, both unusual in their own right, and diamonds, and the two-tone gold, and this cool wraparound design, and it's not even going to be $700. And by the way, you've seen them all over the world, right? The big celebs are doing it where there's the 2 stones together, but there's like a bypass design where we're putting 2 different cuts of stones, or sometimes 2 different varieties of stones together. It is the look happening in fine jewelry. And we have nobody at $700, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not even starting at $700 or $600. We're going to start, and this hasn't happened, I'm going to start at $500. $500 for solid gold and 2 beautiful beryls. Take a look at this. $500 to start. 60 seconds to get it going. Let's see what we've got. And for increments, ooh, I'm starting low. So we should probably go up in $500, no, not $500 increments. That's the starting bid. How about $100? How about $75? Okay, should we go $50 increments? I mean, we gotta be somewhat serious here. I mean, we're starting really, really, really low. I do a lot of auctions, but $500 to start is not normal. So let's even take it, but you know what is normal? Normal these days is $25 on the increment. Let's do it right now. I'll even make the increments teeny tiny. So we've got the $500 open. We've got a $25 increment, and let's see if we have the open. Do we have it? I would sure hope so. And I know we're going to put these, we're going to put this phone bank to the test here early. We really are. I mean, who knew? Who knew there was even a possibility to get something like this? There isn't. It's an 1888 TVON ring, and now it's at $500. And I'll tell you, I fell in love with this. I was invited to the gala when this particular designer launched their fine jewelry collection in 2004. At the time, I was still fairly new in the business. I was so lucky. I went to their flagship store in Las Vegas at the Bellagio Hotel. And that's where the whole launch was. And oh, was it a party. Was it star-studded and spectacular, and it was so much fun. But I'll tell you, I immediately fell in love with the combination of aqua and morganite. And now to be seeing it in this premium level of quality together is so important. We have 10 seconds. I think we've got the open, right? It's official. All right, so we have, yes. Huh? What? No, what do you know about power bids? What do you know about power bids? Wait, aren't you normally sitting here? Or where? You're throwing me off today. Jalen, right? You're usually here. Why are you over there? Can I call you Spencer, since you're sitting in Spencer's spot? All right, no, I'm not going to do that. All right, so what's up? Do we have do we have $500? We're looking for 6. We could look for 600. That'd be a power bid if you want to. I'm only needing 25. Okay, Tony, here's the deal. I've got one bidder, and we've got somebody verifying, and we've got even, I don't know if Jalen's messing with me or if he's actually got a power bid, but you know what? It's a $25 increment, and we're going to wrap it up. Wrap it. Okay, I'm not really going to wrap it. You don't want me wrapping your rings, but we'll let our amazing jewelry team do it, right? It'll come in a beautiful box. It's great for gift giving. I love that it's this month's birthstone paired up with one of its counterparts here, like a sister stone. $500. Let's give it 2 minutes. We're selling it. We're selling it. I don't know what would be keeping you from dialing in at this point in time. It's now or never. It's go time. We've got our last call coming up. It'll be, shall we do a 2-minute clock? I mean, how much time do we have? We have like 18 minutes in the hour. I feel like doing an 18-minute clock. But I may get really, really, really discouraged, because if we're only at $500 so far, we may not have a long way to go here. So here's the deal. We sell it in 2 minutes. If you have a bid, we just ask that you dial in the next 2 minutes to be eligible to bid. Other than that, it could be your ring. Take a look at it one more time. It stays as is. So there's only one decision to make, operators. I don't know if I mentioned that too much here, but there's only one decision to make, and that decision is what size ring do you need. So what would you like the ring sized as, because maybe you'd want it sized for even a middle finger and index finger or a pinky. Honestly, this could go anywhere on the hand to be really, I mean, I'm going to try it a couple of different ways, Tony, here as I put it on, yes, on the ring finger first, because that's how most people wear rings, but I'm going to move it on over and show you different ways to wear it and different positions to wear it. But we have 93 seconds now to get you in, and let me know if you want to go 525, if you want to power bit it on up. Let me show it. Where else do I want to put it? Maybe middle finger here. Should we go there? How about a little middle finger action for you? That's pretty too. What do you think? Could work there. And it sits low profile enough as you see it from that angle. I think even, yeah, let's try it on the index finger. I think that would work as well. So it's a size 7, so I've got a little flexibility here. And actually, I mean, gold, you can't hurt gold, really. I mean, it's a little malleable. So with that openness of the design, you could actually kind of cinch it in or expand it a little bit. So, you know, when it's really, 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 really cold like it is here today, I still haven't warmed up from how cold it is outside, just from, you know, my excursions today. I'll tell you, bone chilling with wind and rain and all that stuff. So if, you know, your fingers shrink up, you can give it a little cinch, and then you've still got kind of like a custom fit here. I even think this could work on the thumb. So let me try it there. I mean, why not, right? I'll just put it on over the ring that I've already got on. Take a look. That works too if you want to. And look at the gleam and the glow of those individual stones. These are barrels with some serious personality. They are stunning, right? And so we have a little bit of a limited foam bank here. And then here it is one more time. I just want to return back to the original ring finger here just to show it to you that way. So we're at 500. Let me know. I know we've got some help in the foam bank here to help me guide. You'll let me know where we're at here, 5, because it's hard to tell with, you know, as limited as we are on operators here, if we're at 525 or 600, or just, you know, tell the supervisor out there and we'll help figure this out. But that's a great look, isn't it? Isn't that a great style? And 1 carat each. Remember, it's a little over carat on each of the barrels, similar obviously in their densities, being that they're both barrel stones. So it's a great look. And one more time up close. My clock is out, so let's see where this bidding has landed or ended. Are we at 525? Anybody? Or you want to go $600? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That one is gone. Well done. And I might as well here just show you, if you want to go to the opposite end of the spectrum and you want the largest morganite, the literal largest we have. Look at that. That's, I know, we're going pear-shaped still, but look at the size of that individual stone. This is item number 8893, and this will be, oh, it even needs a little zoom because we can't even fit that into the shot. That is major. Wow, look at that pear shape. And such a stunning, bright color on top of that. It's our 1506 private collection stone. Isn't that something? And it has diamonds on the sides. Those are going to be your 35 points in the white diamonds, but there's a little bit of that extra. You see the little lip of gold there? So instead of just having the diamonds centered up as usual, this has got that little asymmetric design where there's that mirror finish bar of gold and then the diamonds right above that. Great basket that's got to support a size stone like this. You have to see it on the hand before you make any judgments, because it is a cocktail ring in every sense of the term. So 15 carats plus. Our best of the best is right here, and yet, oh, let's help you own it. We only have one, and so I'm going to discount it just so we can make sure it goes quickly, because I know we've just seen a really affordable version of a pear-shaped Morganite Aqua. Now we're going to show you the big one, the bold. They don't get any bigger or bolder than that, and that is one only. Well, I'm loving this whole $69.99 deal, but that's not going to work, especially after what just happened on that auction, because I feel like one value kind of leads into another. Am I right? So how about instead of $69.99, we only have one collector's piece here. Again, another great candidate for me over here or over here on the hand, so kind of maneuver it and position it where you want to. We are taking care of the sizing, so you never have to worry about that. You just tell us what you need. We'll make it happen. We do it for nothing, meaning free, free, free. And how about a better price than even half, like $35, or even less than $3,000, or we can go even lower than that. It's just really important you dial in early, because we only have just this one. Obviously, I don't have big morganites like this. We can go through. We have a vast inventory. We have an incredible gem. Remember, all the gems are our own. They get hand selected. Then we design and build custom-made pieces around them. So that's how this works, right? We're the designer, we're the manufacturer, we have the stones in the first place. Part of the reason you get the values you do. This is not even going to be $3,500 or $3,000, or better yet, $2,500. Still too much? For a Wednesday night, it is. This is not even $2,000. Not even two. It's $19.99. First caller. Take a look. Here it is. Whoo, that's nice. So $19.99. Only that one. And let's see who's got it. Beautiful piece. And a 15 karat plus with diamonds. Loving that. That's a good. I'm hearing new registers out there getting all registered, ready to go. I love that. Thank you so much. All righty, $19.99. We'll give that 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Let us know if you have requests too, because anything you'd like to see, let us bring it on out. We'd love to do that. And then a beautiful sapphire necklace is here. We do have one green zircon. Got one brand new green zircon for you tonight. Some of the American flags are here, but in earrings and for the first time ever in a hoop. So where are my hoop girls at? Where are my fellow hoopers at? Look at this. This is, oh, look at how cute that is. Oh, it doesn't sit well in the tweezers, but it's really pretty on. An American flag in a hoop earring made of rubies and sapphires and diamonds. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. Okay, coming up, Morganite's here at $19.99. Okay. Fawn diamond still here in the 1 carat as well. Keep that in mind. 1 carat fawn diamond round. Brilliant, had that earlier. And you know what else? One of our most popular pieces of late has been blue zircon. Sometimes there's this kind of cyclical wave of what's really, really asked about and popular. This is coming up. We've got a really, really good blue zircon pendant. I just need this one to go. Somebody's got to take that 15 karat private collection stone. Beautiful, beautiful Morganite, that intense, rich salmon color tone that we love. Okay, so we're going to go to blue zircon. I have this pendant. It's super limited, so this is not going to last very long, but it is a good one to bring when we have as many people. And why on earth would people like this stone? I can't even imagine. Look at that. If you've never seen it before, I think now it's a realization of, oh, I get it, I get it. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Ladies, gentlemen, this goes way back. 858 is the item number here. Now, I know you're going to say to me, Lolo, could you please focus that camera? Like, I know you went to a broadcasting, school. You went to, like, the top journalism school in the world. I know you know how to do camera work because that's what they taught us before we got into the other stuff. Because you can't even do stuff on camera until you learn, like, how to run the cameras and how to edit your own stuff and all that, right? This is one that's impossible to really focus in on because this is a double refractive stone. So before you think, uh-oh, we need to focus that camera, actually, in this case, that stone is the focus that we love because you know why? The double refraction is one of those inherent rarer properties of zircons all across the board. So that is why when you get this double refractive, meaning it splits the light into two, and as it enters the stone, it splits it. So then when you look at the stone and you see the payoff of that, kind of, it's not a phenomenon technically, but it's a really, really cool property that the zircons have. Not a lot of stones can do this. Even diamonds, before you ask, are singly refractive. Diamonds, the diamonds we know for brilliance and fire and all that, those are singly refractive. So you're never going to have a diamond capable of doing what this stone is able to do. Add on top of that the fact it has like a bright neon blue raspberry type color that's amazing. And the fact that it's a round and it's a 336 and it's in a classic pendant that could be great for gifting too because you don't need to worry about sizing, right? Gift it to somebody you love who probably doesn't have blue zircon. It's rare. It's out of Cambodia. They're mined out, so there are no more from the world because there's no other source. So you've got a really cool story there. The rarity is in there. You've got the double refraction we talked about, the bright pop of color. It's my favorite color zircon by far. And it's got one diamond situated between the bail, which is that split bail, and the stone itself. Take a look. We have very, very few because obviously look at this round. It's a stunning round. We want to make sure it's affordable for you as well. So instead of, oh, I love this. You see that? When you're looking at it up close, you'll see that doubling effect, that almost blurred effect. When you see it from a distance, which I'm about to show you, it will just look like blue raspberry razzle dazzle beyond your imagination. And it's got a 3-point diamond weight in that single stone. So that's not just an accent stone anymore. It's got a big size to it as well. Being a 3-point single round brilliant diamond, and again, not capable of doing what the zircon can. Let's give you a look at it from a few different perspectives. And before you worry about $14.99 as your price tag, which is literally on the bag, I'm going to make up my own price for those of you that would like it, for those of you that more importantly can dial in really, really quickly. There's that size from a distance. Great everyday size, I think, style-wise. The stone is big, but the pendant overall, we didn't add a ton to it to put it in that not wearable everyday category. So there it is, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline coming up next. Also, you can choose your gold color. So it doesn't have to be left in the white gold. You could get it in the yellow. Yes. Thank you. Morganite's gone. Well done there. Thank you so much. You can do the yellow or the rose gold if you want, but do you see how vibrant that is? And it does not matter what you're wearing color-wise. This is always going to work. Blue goes with everything, especially this bright neon superstar blue. Let's go back up close. And you know what? It's not even $9.99. Only a couple to go around. So want to make this as simple and easy and more importantly affordable as possible. And choosing your gold and get the blue zircons. An alternative for December, by the way, is a birthstone too. And it's not even $9.99. I like it, but I don't love it. We're going to make the price appealing. And all we have to do right now, send it flying on out, not even ask for 9 or 8 or even $799. With the rarity these stones are, that is not a normal price tag for the stone by itself, let alone one that's set in jewelry with a big diamond. We're going to go a lot lower though than even $777 or $699. Come on in. We only have a couple available and we want to make it giftable. We're getting into that giftable price point, I think. If you want to really give a rare and exotic stone, here's the way to do it. It's not even $600. We're going to make it $599 to the very first couple of callers we have that want the blue zircon. And mark my words, there will be more shoppers out there who want this than there are stones to go around. So that is why you've got to dial in as quickly as you possibly can. And don't forget, 2-carat diamond studs are here in 2 varieties tonight. We either have certified cushion cut stones that are, yes, both GIA certified individually, that total over 2 carats, or we have the classic round brilliance, also at 2 carats in total weight, both at incredible buys. So make sure you stay with us. And guess what's happening at the top of the hour in 5 minutes? The orange diamond wheel I told you about at the top of the show, that's coming up, 3 pieces, all on a major, major, major event price. So we've got orange diamonds for you, and pay particular attention to the quantity because there's one that's really, really exceedingly large that I have a feeling everyone's going to be clamoring for. Also have those hoop earrings. I want to bring out those little flag earrings. Let's do that. The hoops in a flag in a design that is really lovely. Call us on the zircon. Let's go ahead and move right along to the hoops here because this is my only design like it of its kind. I don't know if they're going to sit on their own. I guarantee you they won't. So what I'm going to do is for now, leave them like this so you can see all the details of the stones and their quality. Then we're going to show you there is a really ingenious, kind of like a subtle curve to this hoop. So it's not going to be that, first of all, wraparound hoop design because obviously we want to keep that rectangular shape, but there's also a left and a right design so that you can wear them however you like, what makes sense here against the face. But it's also a one-of-a-kind pair of earrings, and they're item number 9840. And you do happen to have 18 karat solid gold. We have loved this designer for their 18 karat gold. They don't shy away from the 18K, and then we're the ones that don't shy away from discounting the 18 karat gold. So here's the first order of business. Sapphire weight, we just totaled it all up. Ruby, sapphires, diamonds in total is 190, and they're as they are in the white gold only. We are moments away from our orange diamond wheel, so don't go anywhere. One of the most exotic, fancy diamonds I can bring to you coming up on a clearance wheel that I don't want you to miss. But right now, the only hoop we have like it, this subtle curved design, think of it like a J hoop, but not quite as exaggerated. Don't forget it's also a post and butterfly backing as well. And then we'll show you here the length. I'm going to just borrow one and we'll show you here the length, the measurement, and then we'll pop one up against the ear for you so you can see how they're really going to look. But that is a design, so almost like how you would have, you know, when you put the flag outside on the garage door, and how it just kind of is going to drape like this. That's a really good look. 3/4 inch tends to be a really good size for a lot of people as far as just that happy medium size. Also want to just show you here on, let me see if I can balance one in without the backing so you can see that should work. And you're going to get 18 karat solid gold. We only have the one pair, so this is going to be a very short-lived deal. And you know what, I'm going to hold one up just because it's going to sit a little bit better if I hold it, because without a backing it's not going to hold properly. So let me just pop one on for you, hold it up so you can actually see how it's going to drape and then get a better idea of how those stones are going to look from a distance away. So there you can see it's going to be, I had them where the blue is going to be further away and then on the outside, but you get the idea. Just a really nice wraparound design, gives you that width, which is nice as well. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll make it really affordable for you. They are going to be, okay, let's just do this. $39.99 is going to be a little too much, I think. Especially if you're just wearing them once in a while, maybe for the big patriotic holidays. You know, you want to have these for those, but, you know, think about wearing them more often, because why not add a little bit of that color? And they read so clearly as the flag design. We'll blow them out. $14.99 first caller. That's it. Just one pair. Let's make it really simple and easy and affordable to get your designer flag hoops. It's the first time we've done a style like that, so really excited to have them for you. And then here is the way they're, just want to show you the back and the way they're finished there, so you can see how that's going to look with all that mirror finishing at the top. Of course, a post and an oversized butterfly backing will be how you affix them. And we've got maybe 1 minute left till our orange diamond wheel, so kick off to the big top of the hour coming up. Don't forget diaspora, green zircons, lovely golden pearl, all that still to come on the show. Even have some really pretty fancy diamond earrings. They're a floral design. Have not seen those before. So it's a major, major Wednesday. So we're really excited you're here to be a part of it. Thank you for watching and being here. Let's talk top of the hour. We are just about maybe 30 more seconds on those earrings. We'll see who's got them, and then we're going to be moving along. Don't forget the Morganite. I want to congratulate whomever got the Morganite. We have a lot of special pieces, a couple of pieces that are still remaining from the show as well, if you want to ask about any of them, like the blue zircon pendant, the big fawn diamond round, those dramatic 3.5-inch drop earrings we had in the diamonds. Beautiful. Who would ever think you could do 3.5 inches of golden diamonds for under $1,000? But we did. We did tonight. So that was kind of exciting. All right. Who got the big Morganite, by the way? Dolores got it. Thank you, Dolores. Enjoy it. All right. Coming up next, we're going to get to it. Top of the hour's here. So where are my collectors at? We've got collectors every night, right? Not just jewelry lovers, like a step up. So when we talk about, and welcome to the show, by the way, if you just tuned in, glad you're with us. What an hour it has been. First hour of Wednesday, 1 hour down, 2 hours to go. On our Wednesday night, we are live. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We're so excited about this top of the hour. It's going to be very short-lived, I can promise you that. But it's really, really good. And this is why we have a really special assortment. It's basically the inventory. That's what it is. It's the inventory in orange diamonds coming right out right now for you. 3 pieces only. It would not be surprising if a collector came in and swooped in and grabbed them all, because they're that rare. Orange diamonds, natural orange diamonds, it's up there in the category here. I mean, think about what you've seen here. We see yellows and pinks almost every day, and we're so fortunate for that. But as far as the blues go, when you get into blues or orange, or really those 2 categories considered our most elite that we see. And we've actually seen, believe it or not, fewer orange diamonds here on the show than we have blue diamonds. It really should tell you a little bit of how rare this category is. We are about to show you 3 incredible pieces. Now, full warning, they're discounted to be the exact same price. So no matter which one you're going to choose, whether that be the 18-pointer, the 19-pointer, or the 27-pointer, they're all the same price. Obviously, we know a 27-pointer should not be priced in the same way that an 18 or a 19-pointer is, but they are about to be. So this is why I would implore you. I know I'm always talking about get on the phone lines, and a lot of people say, boy, you are, I'm not kidding, because it's important. It can mean the difference between getting your dream piece and not. We want to make sure that you do, especially when it's a category, though, this rare, because this is everything in our inventory. And I'm not saying we'll never have them again. I never say never, but whew, looking at the record, and almost 7 years, I can vouch for almost 7 years here, I have not had many orange diamonds at all. So as we're about to put 3 on the wheel and give them a discounted price, because that is the whole point of a wheel, is to make sure that they're not only giving you a choice of, and we show you everything, but we bring them down to the lowest price. They will not last. No doubt. There's one of a kind. They're all as they are as far as their gold, which also an extra bonus here is that what's really exciting is they're not just orange diamonds. Each and every one of these designs actually combines pink diamonds and white diamonds together as accents. So you're not just getting one center stone that's really important, and it is. You're getting the pink and the white diamonds around it. So all I can say is you might want to dial in quickly if you're thinking about orange diamonds on the radar. This is the time right now. Take a look at this. We're going to start with, this is going to be, wow, that double halo is amazing, isn't it? That's actually going to be the 18-pointer to start, so right there in the middle. And then we've got our 2 larger stones coming out to play to join the fun. This is the, oh, look at that. That's a really good color too. Isn't that great? And that's going to be, that will be the 27-pointer on the right side. And so that is the largest. And here is the one that's in the middle at 19 points. So 18 pointer in the center, as far as just center stones I'm talking about. That's the 18. Here's the 19 on the left side. And then the right side has that 27 pointer. I'm going to make them affordable. And if you're thinking, yeah, affordable for orange diamonds, there's a difference between affordable and affordable for, relatively speaking, orange diamonds, which are one of the rarest fancy colors of diamonds in the world. Keeping in mind also that they are all natural. They have no treatment whatsoever, no heating whatsoever. And each one, now I would say if you want more pink diamonds, you're probably going to look at the center or the right side. If you want to see the pink diamonds a little more minimal, go with the left side. Or just choose whichever one you want for the size of the center stone, which is going to be a headliner here. So when we talk about affordable for orange diamonds, we're probably thinking $99.99, right? They're not. What if I'm just prepared to get you ready, guys, that this is going to be affordable, just affordable. Just affordable. Like compared to everything else we do here, affordable. I mean, really, truly affordable to get yourself orange diamond, pink diamond, white diamonds all together in a fabulous wearable ring. And they're not even close to $99.99. And I know we have nobody on the phone lines yet that's waiting, because this is the scenario. And knowing where these are going, this is why I'm up here imploring you to dial in early. You can always hang up, but you can't call in and get one after it's already sold to somebody else. That is the big key here. That is the problem with having as limited number as we do, having as few as we do, and this is everything. So you could call me in an hour or tomorrow or over the weekend and say, bring out some more of those orange diamonds. I don't have anything else. And hopefully we will at some given point in time. But for now, this is it. And we are putting them on a monumental discount. So that even if you're thinking, well, even if she went something silly like half off at $5,000, that's still not enough. Tell me about it. We're going to get them all gone. Out of here, done completely. They're not even going to be $5,000 or $49.99. And this is going to go to a place I don't think anybody can even fathom. Even if you're so jaded to our values and accustomed to them and expect the unexpected and all of that, nobody has any concept of where these are going. And that's why you should be on the phone lines, because they're not even $5,000, they're not even $4,000, they're not even $3,000. And right here at $29.99, we could give it 60 seconds and they're gone. But we're not doing that either. This is as close to a giveaway as I could possibly stand up here and provide you. It is as close to a giveaway as possible, and we're talking exotics, exotic diamonds, and add to the collection. You might have a yellow and a pink, but to get an orange is really, really, really exclusive, and they're not even going to be $2,000 a ring or $19.99 a ring. I wish I had a bunch. I wish we could do like wheel after wheel after wheel and bring you 50 options. All I have are what's here. That's it. They're not even $19.99. You could buy a gold band anywhere in this world right now and spend more for a plain gold band that doesn't have a diamond in it, let alone an orange diamond in a center stone that's big, pink diamonds as accents, white diamonds beyond that, all of that brings together. You're not even spending $19.99. I got all the carat weights here. We're trying them on as you dial in, and as you ask about them, we'll tell you everything you need to know. But take a look. They're not even $19.99. It's a major value. What can I tell you? Nobody's in on the lines yet. This is ridiculous, because when you talk about $19.99, nobody would ever sell you one of those individual center stones for that price loose. We were at the Tucson show about a month ago. There were fancy diamonds to be had. You should see the prices. They've gone up 40 and 60 and 70%, depending on the color, right? The regular yellows were going up 40%. The other more exotic colors had gone up much more in the wholesale world, and that's all wholesale. This is not 19. I got to go lower, don't I? We're going to make sure these disappear, but I don't know what it's going to take. At $19.99, you'd figure on any given day, that's going to be a done deal. We're going to take them lower than 19, 18, 17.99. And remember, there's a 27-pointer that nobody's claimed yet. This is the 27-point diamond. Think about when you see a pink diamond. Guess what? Not as rare. But guess what? A 27-point pink diamond would be about $8,999. We're sitting here with a natural fancy orange. See the color difference between an orange and a yellow? There's so many people out there calling yellow diamonds orange diamonds, and I object to that. That is not what you as shoppers and again, collectors need to hear. An orange diamond needs to be a very distinctive color, and you know what? Here we go. I'm not even stopping. I'm already past the point of return on discounts. I don't care. We're going to go even lower. We're going to get all three gone. That is my promise to you right now. And if you either want one or have it on your radar, you got to call now, because I'm going a lot lower. than even $17.99. And now we're starting to get busy, so everybody's got their favorite. And listen, the 27-pointer is going to go, obviously. Get the 19, get the 18. There is not a bad buy up here. If they were still hanging out at $99.99, I'd say hold up. But the fact they're $17.99 means you get whatever you can here because they are just too cheap. That's all I can say. I know that's a terrible, crass, awful way to say it, but that's the fact. They're too cheap. They're not $17. They're not $16.99. This is unheard of. And you pick your favorite or get as many as you can or collect them all, whatever you want to do. Take a look. They're not even $16.99. Which one do you want? 27-pointer on the hand, you bet. Here it is. That's $91.99 is the number. Here it is on the hand. We have everyone fighting over this one already. Like I said, when this one goes, get the second choice because they're not even going to be $1,699 a piece. Oh, my goodness. They're not. We got just the three you see on the wheel. And if you want this one, let me know. It's not even $16.99. Let's go back up close. That's the 27-pointer, but it has, wait, 45 points of pink. And another 45 points in, or no, 48 in the white. That's got almost a carat in diamonds around it. It's already gone? Congratulations, this one's gone. But don't even charge them $16.99. Don't charge them $16. We're going to go $15.99 while they last instead. And thank you. Jalen got that double halo. That's a triple halo pink. And look, no, is it? Yep, triple halo. Oh, my goodness. Can't believe what we just saw. And take a look at our two left here. 18 pointers in the, well, let me show you here. This is going to be the 18 pointer, but that also has 18 points in diamonds. That's the pink. And then 35 in the white. Then we go here. This one's a bigger overall. That's 19 points in the center with another 5 points in the pink diamonds and 69 points in the white. All right, our last two. Kind of knew everybody would be after the 27, but like I said, this value is strong for anything up there. We now have an 18 and a 19 pointer waiting for a good home. Okay, coming up, heart-shaped alexandrite. Coming up, we've got, ooh, some turquoise and a big yellow diamond, carat and a half yellow diamond is here, a new one. Let me flash it for you. This is what happens when you go to the really large size of diamonds. That's a carat and a half just in the middle. And then we've added some really big pear shapes around it, white diamonds beyond that. Looking forward to it. That's going to be coming up, our diamond stud presentation. We have our two largest diamond studs that are here as well. Looking forward to those. And that is wheel number 2 of the night. And boy, oh boy, at those, oh boy, I would really, really hope that those two aren't here. Yes. Sure. Here's the undergallery on that first one that's gone. So there's that 27-point cushion cut. That one is already spoken for, and you can see it's kind of a rose gold setting for the most part there in the middle and the inside. And then if we bring it on forward, then it goes to the rose and the white gold there. So you see that big halo in the middle. That's going to be the white diamonds and the white gold. The outer and inner halos are going to be in the pink gold with the pink diamonds. So our last call, $15.99. Okay, coming up. Let's go to it. We've got a lot to show you, and we've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds here, so a lot of them. We got to keep on moving. So we do have the green zircon. It's my last of the green zircons here. It's one of those bright, clean stones we've been seeing. Let me know, 18 or 19 points. And here we go with that really special green zircon. This has got some of the best color we've seen because sometimes they can be a little bit more of a brown green. This is really that bright, awesome, just truly almost like an emerald green. I mean, very close. Yet we talked about blue zircon earlier. Now we're getting the green, super rare variety of the zircon family, but it's a 4-carat 60. 9588 is the number on this one, and it's just, you got magic here. I mean, it's really, truly rare to get a green zircon like that. The size of it is huge. It's a 460 with 68 points in the diamonds as well. They're going to basically be a halo, but it really does this interesting twisting side detail that goes into pave and then has that stack. So there's pave here on the outside. You get your stack of prong set triple diamonds on basically between the halo and your pave, and then you still get that classic halo, which is going to have that 68-point overall diamond weight. to it as well. So a really fantastic gem, super rare, as we like to see. And it's going to be your last call on this one. Oh my goodness, what a great looking stone it is. It's got a little bit of those blues and yellows as well that come through, which is really nice to see. And yet double refraction because it is the zircon. So it's going to have that great double refraction we love. We talked about this earlier, that doubling effect that you get with all zircons, but especially the greens are just that rarest color variety that we love. So how about it? It's, well, let's just try discounting a couple of these one-of-a-kinds to make sure they go very quickly because we don't have a lot of time left and we have a lot of jewelry here. And I know we're going to get busy with requests as the night wears on, so we'd love to help you out with whatever you're looking for. But if you'd like this green zircon, have had a number of them in recent weeks. Every single one is gone. They don't stick around. And that has a lot to do with, you know, back in the day, when I would bring a rare green zircon, and a lot of times they were in loose stones way back decades ago. They were one of the collector's darlings, always a favorite, always one of those in demand that, you know, money was no object because people who understood the rarity knew, I just got to get one while they're here. But when you have a green zircon set into jewelry, that means it's a finer quality. We're not just in, you know, that collector's grade. We're big believers that if a stone is going to be singled out as a gem for a piece of jewelry with gold and diamonds around it, it really needs to be a superstar quality. It can't just be the included cloudy, hazy material. It's got to be up there. It's got to be true gem quality. Why otherwise would you put all this extra expense in gold and diamonds around it? That's really important. So we've made it just stunning here. These are not going to stick around. And even at $39.99, it's a great value. Great value on a green zircon, especially with a nearly 5-carat size. We've been really lucky to have a few. They've all been disappearing fast. If you've missed out, I know a lot of people have. Here's a great way to get one, especially when I'm about to discount it. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $39.99. And a huge value right here and now. It's going to be $1,999 to get that rarity, and here's what it looks like on. Then we'll get to the diaspora. Oh my goodness, we had this big diaspora yesterday. Everybody was fighting over it, so I had to make one and bring one out that is going to be a similar deal. There's the green zircon on the hand. So here we are, $19.99, only one. Stunning piece. And then did we have any requests? Jalen, I know you had a phone call. Any requests or? Okay. Jason, you're good? All right, so everyone's, okay, so we're ready to go. Green zircon at $19.99. I think Tony, our static, might be back, so see if we can do anything, fix anything, help anything with that. Sounds really bad. $19.99 on this one. All right, so coming up, let's get to it. We've got a couple other things here in sapphires, and we have that diaspora, and then again, anything else? We've gone through 2 wheels so far. We still have 2 of our orange diamonds available for you. The heart-shaped Alexandrite, that's got to be here in just a short minute or two. We're going to bring that out. But here's the diaspora that I know everyone was fighting over a diaspora yesterday. So I really want to bring you a big stone again. This time we're going to add quite a few diamonds around it. It was very minimal diamond weight yesterday. Don't forget about this green zircon. Just grab it if you love it. I know we can't keep those in stock, so that's a really beautiful buy to get that kind of clarity. I mean, watch this move so you can really see through the stone. There is not a flaw to be found. Do you know how really tremendous and rare that is in a zircon? That certain zircons are going to have more clarity issues than others. The greens typically do. So that's what makes that particular stone such a marvel and a wonder. Let's get to the diaspora. So again, everyone was fighting over a big one yesterday. I want to show you what I have that's new here today. That is the big stone. Now, isn't this a pretty color too? It's the lighter side of diasporas. Doesn't have as much green. It's more champagne to start. Still going to have a total color change from that color, that champagne golden green color, to a rosy pink. But it's item number 9428. And this will be our 275. Super clean, cushion cut. Love having it here. But of course, rare. I love this design. This little knotted design. It's like diamonds keep on going all the way around down the shoulders of the ring, but then they almost come together, and think of it like a little diamond knot here. Really beautifully done, but all bigger diamonds totaling 86 points. So this is where we lacked yesterday. We did have a great around 3-carat stone, but it really had a very minimal diamond weight. This one's bringing you that oversized diamond weight, which is just, again, made up in still a classic design, but all bigger individual stones that you have, and we're going to make it really affordable. That's the idea. I mean, these stones have gone up leaps and bounds. It's like anything else. When it's a rarity that nobody knows about, sometimes it kind of flies under the radar and doesn't go through all that really high-end pricing elevation. But when it's starting to be known and starting to be advertised and really starting to garner a lot of interest from, I'm not talking about the gem junkies out there like you and me. We know our gems, right? We're always, you know, it might be more than just a hobby for you. It might be just something that you're passionate enough about, that you're reading about it, and you're constantly getting as much education, watching all the shows, understanding what the gemstone world is all about. But at the same time, the rest of the world that knows jewelry in a more kind of just kind of glancing way, a passing glance kind of way, they're getting to know it too. So then that's when it starts to be really in demand, really sees those prices elevate. The jewelry stores start to have a little bit of it here and there. And we've seen it even in wholesale arenas. We just saw it last February, early parts of February, guys. It was going for $2,000 and $3,000 a carat for stone sizes like this. So when you have a $3,000 carat gem and it's 3 carats, you're close to 10 grand right there. Adding diamonds and gold, making this a one of a kind, and we don't even call it any of the funky trade names because we have it in our private collection from way back when. So we go by the gemological name. It doesn't mean it's any different. It's the OG, it's the original, and we're going on the gemologically correct name, but it's still going to give you that color change and all the fascinating things we love about this stone. One source, color changing, clean in this case, right? And it's not even $19.99. This is a major value. We only have one. I mean, pretty much everything I'm going to show you throughout the show tonight has a one-of-a-kind to it. So not going to be something we see a lot of anything in depth tonight. And we're going to make it, you know what, better than even $1,500 or $14.99. Let's make it easy. And how about this? 14 or 13, all great for a $275. Let's go even lower. We're going to make it $1,299 only. That's it on the diaspora that changes color, that has that clarity. This is what's so tough to get in stones like this, the clarity that you see there, that golden color. It's a neutral in this case. When it has less green, I think that makes it even more wearable across the board as far as how you wear it every day. Remember, it's got enough durability to wear every day completely. You've got that beautiful, you see the glints and the glow there from having a high clarity stone. Plus the fact, one source, color changing, and now it's $12.99 with 86 points in diamond weight. That's a big diamond weight to get with your diaspora. All bigger individual stones in the white diamond round brilliance. So great way to go there. And that's a first color scenario. We can even change the gold color. Right now it's in the yellow. Change it to white or rose if you want. And on our way we move. All right, so coming up, we have something really special. And you know, we brought you a unique designer piece a while back. That was a kitty cat. And we have an animal tonight that is going to be for our animal lovers. That is a full-on necklace that has more gold weight. And I know there's a lot of interesting debate about this piece. I just want to flash it here for you. Look at how cute. Kind of like a doggy. This is going to be our textured piece. It's a full-on necklace. We'll have that for you as well coming up. It's a little interesting how we got here because the piece, we put it, everyone admitted, too much gold into it. But we're going to make it a discount so that it's still affordable. Plus, we have a little aquamarine birthstone surprise for you because it's the month of March now. So we want to bring out an aqua and make that affordable. Let us know if you have any requests, anything at all we can help you with or find. The little doggy necklace is coming up. And actually, it's anything but little, and the diaspora is still here. So really quickly, we're going to show you some turquoise. And then any requests you might have, get those in as well. We'll help you out with those. And then we do have that big yellow diamond coming up shortly. Let me tell you something. I'm going to vow right now that we're going to have to do something extreme on that yellow diamond. But it's our last of the carat and a halves. It's a new one tonight. It's got some big yellow diamonds around it as well as white diamonds. So stay with us, especially if you have yellow diamonds on the radar, because we can do something really funky with it. So here's what I've got next. This is a turquoise. And might I add that there are different types and varieties of Sleeping Beauty. So even when you go to that mine, which is from Arizona, remember, regarded as the best in the world. That's going to be great because that's the top quality out there. It's well revered. But when you see that color from a distance, and some of the stones out of the turquoise mine, and depending on the elements in that stone, sometimes they can have a lot more green and sometimes they have a lot more blue. So what we want from the Sleeping Beauty mine and what makes it so premium is the fact that they're really matrix free. They're going to be that pure, solid, stunning color. That's what really separates it from all the rest. This particular stone, as you probably, it's why I wanted to give you this look across the room to start, is you can see how dynamic the blues are. It's more blue than it is green. So what that does is allows you to have, first of all, the rarest of the rare, but also the fact that it shows up from so far away, having that cabochon cut. It's amazing how this stone works with everything. And if for those of you who went, oh, I don't know, turquoise blue and pink together, it works. I don't care what color it is, this works. I have been saying for years and years and years and years, when people say, I don't know, I'd like to have one of everything, but that's not a reality, so where do I go? You get a turquoise. It's the first thing I tell everyone to get, especially when you can dive in here at TVON and not have to get some kind of the regular turquoise that everyone else has, that's all the matrix and that really low quality. This is that premium Sleeping Beauty variety that gives you the utmost level. So there's never any upgrading down the line. You don't need to, you can't. You can't upgrade beyond what we're bringing to you tonight. So the way this is set, it also has such delicate detail around it. It's a big, bold ring, as you saw from a distance, but look at how the detail of the diamonds, from the first halo, which is classic, to the outer halo, which has these unique shapes that are housing each and every diamond individually. And then you see this huge stone, which is item number 7589. Cannot tell you enough about this value. It really is going to be something special here. And yet it's a no, this one has never been presented before. So 7589, this should be, yeah, probably be one we have to build. It's a 2 carat 21 in the turquoise. Do you see what I mean about, I wish I had another one to just show you next to it. It's not green. It's not that lighter shade. It's that really bright pop of blue. It's incredible. And that's a high-end material. But then you have diamond weight of 52 points and all of this style element. The way that it's bold but still feminine. The way it's still, again, really large but really pretty at the same time. And it's got detail, and more detail that is all hand done around these diamonds. It could not be better. We're going to do any gold you want, of course. And I just hope that there is somebody out there who likes turquoise half as much as I do, because I'm a little turquoise freak. I love it. But again, I've been wearing one. It was one of the first pieces of fine jewelry I ever bought well before I was in the business. So back, you know, in my sports broadcasting days, that's what I was wearing. I was wearing it every day, and I still wear that ring probably more than anything besides my signet ring. And this is the 221, 52 points in diamonds, in knee gold, and look at it on the hand here. Let's get you a great value that, boy, oh boy, prices have, they do. Guys, when gold goes up and diamonds go up, prices do as well. And I just want to show you, because I know you guys, and we've been shopping together a long time, and when there's $24.99, I just think that's too much. It's just not going to be what's that happy spot that we want to be in, that really we can stand up here and shout from the rooftops that that's a value. So I'm going to make up my own price, and we're going to get you a deal on this ring. And you can see how large it is, but a classic band behind it. And it's not even $24.99. Come on in. I know we don't have a lot of Wednesday shoppers here necessarily in the first couple of minutes here at this hour, but you know what? We're going to get everybody interested and excited, because that's a lot of jewelry. It's just a lot of gold to start. And then it's a lot of diamonds. But you cannot get a better turquoise than this. The color is premium. Yes, even within the Sleeping Beauty variety. There's Sleeping Beauty, then there's that color. This color that has that bright pop of blue, it is nowhere near $24.99. This is what, we're challenged. This is not easy to do. To be able to take pieces when gold is elevating, you guys know this, you know it. And I try not to talk about it, because everyone's all we hear about anymore is, oh my gosh, this has gone up and this has gone up and this has gone up. And when it comes to, a lot of people just say, well, I can't buy premium jewelry anymore. I'm just going to buy the faux or the fake or the costume or the synthetic or the whatever. You can still get the fine, but we are working very, very, very hard to continue to bring you discounts and value so that we can stay true to that TVON value, that even if you were shopping with us 5 years ago, this is going to be on par with those 5-year-ago prices. And that just means what gives? It means we have to go backwards. But it's important, because I don't want to see these prices elevate. I don't want to see you have to, you know, just watch and not participate in the things you love and want. Let's just make this a deal. Like, let's head back in time here. Let's forget the $24.99. Let's give you the premium turquoise that we have. Make it a lot more affordable than even $2,000, or better yet, not even $19.99. I don't know who wouldn't like to save $500. That sounds like a good plan, but we're taking it lower than that, so that you can just try it, get it, don't have to wait and then say, well, in a couple years I'll upgrade to a better turquoise. There is no better. And it's not even 19. Take a look at it. We've got, again, a really special opportunity to get you a fabulous stone, and it's really amazing. It's not even $19.99. Oh, this is the best. This is the best. How about a $9.99 deal just to get it at home? And that way, No way to a 221 gets it under $1,000, but then you add all those diamonds to it as well. And to be under 1,000, there you go, back to the years and years ago pricing that we love. So that is only $999. Take it and we'll give it 60 seconds. That should be gone. We've got a lot of great pieces, but I need to know what you'd like to see throughout the show as well. If there's anything we can bring out, I'll tell you in just a moment. We're going to do that big yellow diamond. We're not waiting till the last hour. We're going to bring it out soon. And that way we've got the big studs coming up as well. Remember, 2 different varieties of large stud earrings. Oh yeah, large, 2 carats. I've got 2 choices for you, so we'll bring those out. We've got emerald earrings that are here. One of the tougher stones in the world to match up is an emerald, and yet we've got them. And fire opals are here also for your ears. So it's going to be quite the night. And again, got to get to this heart-shaped alexandrite because it would be probably the rarest one you're going to see. And look at how gorgeous it is. Oh, it's like it's a bicolor stone, which is interesting. So we'll have that for you as well. So here we go, and that is going to be $999. Would somebody like that? It's a big ring. Oversized indeed, and with all that lacy work and detail and designer mill grain and all that. Here's one more time on the hand. I couldn't help myself. I just wanted you to see it one more time from across the room, just get you a little better perspective on it. But it is a fabulous look. So that'll be $999 if anybody would like it. Yellow gold is always my recommendation, but it looks good no matter what. So let's get into it, guys. We're going to get into the yellow diamond. I'm going to fight fire with fire here, and we're going to just bring you a value that nobody's ever seen before. Welcome to the show. Bottom of the hour is here. We're halfway through our Wednesday. Glad you're with us, and I'm about to treat you guys to something really special that is going to break every single rule of diamonds. It's funny, I was meeting with some diamond dealers a couple of days ago on a project, and you know, diamond wholesalers are really strict because there's a Rappaport sheet. You know, there's an actual sheet that tells you the prices of diamonds. Did you know that? It's not publicized. You can Google it all you want. It's not publicized. It's kept under wraps. Only people in the business can look at it and can see, and it shifts and changes over time, of course, because the prices and values of diamonds do that. Well, the white diamond world is going a little insane. The fancy colored diamond world is doing that, but to the nth degree. And we're standing up here, much like I showed you with that turquoise, and we're going to just go back in time. Just come time travel with us. I feel like this should now be called the Time Travel Network because we are doing things that you would not have seen even if we're talking about back when the Argyle mine was producing and readily available and prolific mining was going on. We're going to bring you diamonds that here's a size we've not had a lot of, and we're going to make sure that you are in charge. Because otherwise, this is going to sit here at $14,999 all night long. Wednesdays, Mondays, Thursdays. Sometimes it requires a little bit of a dramatic shift in pricing. In this one, this is one of the largest yellow diamonds I had. I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't have the 2 carats anymore. The 2 carats are gone. The 3 carats are gone. I had some 4 carats once upon a time. They're long gone. So this is what we have to get you big size. And this time, we went overboard. I'll admit it. We went and gave you the big stone in the center. We added some really important diamonds on the sides. We gave you white diamonds as well. It's essentially a 3-stone yellow diamond ring and then some. I have a $14,900. I don't know if you can read that, but it's $14,999. That's going to make it sit here all night long. And you guys are just going to probably tune out and watch something else, like old Law and Order episodes or something. So I want to make sure you stay with me here because I'm going to make this all about whatever you want to do. We're just going to make sure this goes. So take a look at it first because it's a debut. So you've not seen it. It couldn't be a better quality. That's for sure. It's item number is 8694, and I'm talking color, 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 color. The ideal, and we got to come in because that turquoise was quite large. So let's come back into our normal depth here. And that stone in the middle is a 1.50. That's a carat and a half exactly. VS. Oh, and how about big pear shapes? Yeah, they're big stones too on the sides. 34 points in pear shapes total weight. So by my math, that would tell me you've got a 17-pointer, 17-pointer. And then you also have 65 points in white diamonds as well. Among those 10 big, round, brilliant VS white diamonds. So that means 6.5 points on each and every one of those white diamonds. They ain't small either. So all around, we're looking at a bunch. A lot to look at, a lot to love here, and 99 points on the sides. I mean, I don't even want to put those pear shapes in with the sides, but hey, we got to do it just to total it all up here. So you're talking about 2 carats, 49 in diamonds, and with the big superstar in the middle, Whew. $14,999. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? It's not. It's just not. Take a look at the inside. Finished entirely. It would not be a crime if that wasn't there, but why not? Let's go elite. Let's just build it the right way like we like to do. No matter what, it's got to be built properly. This stone is everything, though. It's the color. It's the clarity. It's the VS level that it's actually graded as a VS stone, but it's also that brilliant cushion cutting. This is not regular cushion cutting. It's brilliant. And I know we have mostly new shoppers with us these days. I got to say, if $14,999 was something we saw right now in a wholesale district, and we have one of the largest wholesale districts about 15 miles from where I stand. I drive past it every single day of my life, which is why I spend a lot of time there. If you're going to stop, if you're going to drive by, you might as well stop and, you know, hang out with your fellow comrades who are in the business, right? Work on things, projects. You can't buy this ring in wholesale for $14,999. That's wholesale. People ask me all the time, what's the retail on it? Kind of depends. Where are you shopping? Whose name's outside? What city are you in? That kind of thing. But rest assured, we're beating wholesale right there. Not retail, wholesale. If you know somebody, you take your resale license, you go in and you're buying basically at wrap, you are spending more than what we have right there. So what does it make sense that we go backwards and we let you go ahead and take even, watch this, we're going to put it on the auction block. I think it's the only way to do it tonight and really see who's out there and just know where that should be and know what, I can tell you exactly what kind of money we dumped into it to just create it and make it. I'm going to abandon $15,000. We're not going to start at 10 grand. That's not going to work either. We're just going to start low. Like, you know, how about the price of, oh, I don't know, a 1 carat stone? We're going to go that dramatically low to get everybody in because I don't just want to see a one and done auction. I did that last hour. We're going to get everybody in. And we're not starting at 10 or 9 or 8 or 7. Already below cost. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but that's the fact. That's the truth. We are below our own cost by a ways. We're not going to start at 7 or 6. I'm going to start all of this, almost 2.5 carats, just under 2.5 carats total weight, where 3, the most important colors of stones, the yellow diamonds are all big stones individually. You've got that. You have this exquisite style, and it's not going to be $6,000 to start either because that's not doing it. So how about we take it to $5,500 to start? That's where we have not seen 1.5 carat stones go. Take a look at it and we'll try it on. Really important you see this on the hand because it is a sizable ring with those individual larger diamonds that are all those natural fancy colors that we love. Here's what it looks like on. Oh my goodness. That's the ring to own right there. That is the designer ring, and this fact that it just goes and extends down the sides here and keeps that kind of that line of the yellow diamonds there right down the middle is so impressive. Let's go $5,000 to start. That's not a 1 carat. That is the look of a 2, but it's in a 1.5 carat, rare, tougher to get those big values and savings on that unusual size. And we're starting at $5,000 with a $50 increment. Actually, let's go even lower than that, and we're going to just make this very pedestrian. We're going to go $25 on the increment. Despite starting way too low on the ring to start, we're going to start and keep it low with those little tiny increments, also giving you a chance to, of course, size it however you want to. Get it in that 2-tone gold is what is recommended, although if you absolutely had to have it all in yellow, you could do that. You can do that. That's up to you. But I would say just go with the designer recommendation here and keep it as it is. And we are looking for $5,000 to start on a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. Let's just, again, big stone in the middle. Tougher to get. It's our last one here for the moment. I mean, obviously we're working around the clock to try and get you more, but with the wholesale prices being where they're at, unlikely that we can just continue to bring them in at values like we've been offering them. And we are truly under our own cost. So if we have jewelers out there, this is better than you could make it. It's better than we can make it. It's just that great value we love to see, but a no open situation so far on a $5,000. Again, that's been reduced now from basically, well, 55 to 5, and now we're stuck with no open at $5,000 on this ring with that fully finished undergallery. I'm going to give it 60 seconds and we'll see who's out there. Again, 99 points. That may not sound like a tremendous amount considering that we see a lot of big diamond weights, but remember there are only, I'm talking about the 99 points that are compiled with just 12 individual stones. 13 overall, obviously. I'm just talking about the pear-shaped yellows, the round brilliant whites. That means that there are 10 white diamonds, 2 yellow diamonds. That's 12 individual diamonds totaling that 99 points. That's impressive. Okay. Well, with 25 seconds left and no open, I'm wondering if we are still broadcasting a signal. So here's how we find out. We're going to skip over $5,000. I'm going to go lower. It's the opposite of what I should be doing. But it's obviously what it's going to take, because we have a shopper out there who's saying, I think that's a value. It's a value. Better than our price to put it together, better than wholesale. And we have now, let's do this. We're going to go where a carat and a half diamond has not gone before. Even here, within our confines of our crazy wild broadcasts we do that brings these types of values. I'm not starting at $4,900. We're under $5,000 now. And no, that carat and a half couldn't be that price on its own. But we're not starting at 49 or 48 or 47 or 46. We're getting down to it, guys. Okay, so the whole ring obviously cost us more to put together, but let me just put it in a different perspective. The mounting without that carat and a half cost us more to put together. With those 6.5 point white diamonds, with those huge stones that are 17 points in those yellow diamonds, that part of it, just that wraparound design, that cost more than $4,600 to put together. So right now, hear me out. The carat and a half yellow diamond is free. It's free. It's completely free. I think we should, is it too late to send out an email to our customer base telling everybody that there's a carat and a half natural fancy yellow diamond that is free on the show right now? Because that's what's happening. There's a carat and a half yellow diamond, VS, center, for free. We're going to go $4,500 to open, and we're going to see what happens. And we better get callers, because otherwise there is not a value that is going to hold a candle to this one tonight. Nothing. Nothing I could bring. $4,500 to get it started. We are 20 minutes away from the top of the next hour. This has got to go. We're going to sit here until we get the open, because that has got to get a home tonight when there's an opportunity like this. Let's give it a 60-second clock and find out who wants to come on in on the value. 2 carats 49 in diamonds in total. That's impressive. You've got $4,500 as the potential opening bid, and you know what? Maybe there may not be a lot of bidders tonight. I think the fact we didn't get an open at 6,000 tells us that. The fact that it went 55 and then 5 and no open, that tells you there's something special happening where you might have little to no competition, and this is an important ring, and we are looking for 45, and we do not have it yet. We have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to get this one started, or we sit here and wait until it does, because this is that kind of value. Should never, ever be here. And when you've got a carat and a half just in that center, I've had a couple of them. I won't say a lot. We've had a few carat and a half yellow diamonds here before, but they have never, we don't do $4,500 on even at this point, the 1 carats are not $4,500 for a 1 carat yellow diamond in a cushion cut. So why not have the bigger stone, the premium mounting that goes along with it so well, and a $4,500 opportunity? We don't have the open yet. That is crazy. So let's keep on moving. Again, I know we may just, again, we don't have a yellow diamond crowd. That's okay. But that is the value to be had. And you know what? If anybody would like it, $4,500, we're going to start on the emerald earrings next. We'll show you a really good buy there. And then we've got these really special rounds too. They're really good. So again, don't get to match a lot of emeralds. We'll show you some earrings. Then we've got a tanzanite deal, because I can't have a show without a tanzanite deal. And we've got the stud earrings here as well, 2 carats in either certified or non-certified. You get to decide. So here we go. We've got the round emeralds. Let's get to it. Again, $4,500. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants it, we're just going to blow it out right now. I'm not waiting. I'm not sitting here, but you know what? If you want it, I just got to sell it. And there's nobody on the lines yet. We're not going to run the auction because it's still hanging out. So here's what I'm going to do instead of 45. If anybody would like this one, I'm blowing it out right now, and you just take it. No auction needed, no increments, nothing. Just make it $4,499 first caller. It's it. It's the one to own, and you can try it. And remember, it's not a final sale. You get to take it to an appraiser, a jeweler, ask them what the replacement value is, ask them to make the identical ring, see what it's going to cost you to make the identical ring. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 0 on the end of it, or 2, because that's how low this is. So when we're talking about $44.99, takes the ring, I'm going to give it 60 seconds, and here's the deal. I can't offer it on the air for this price any longer than 60 seconds, only because if there's another 1.5 carat yellow diamond, and I know because I'm in the wholesale world almost every day, and if we're buying a new one, if there is another one that comes in, I promise you this, I had a Paraíba today that they gave me. It's a 90-point Paraíba. It's $6,500. I said, I can't show that. And they said, that's the price. I said, I get that, but I can't show it. I've been standing on TV for 20 years selling 1 carat Paraíbas for $4,000 or under. I can't sell one at $6,500. Nobody will understand that. The same thing is going to happen with yellow diamonds. We might get another one. We might bring another one out. But then if it's 15, you're going to go, but she had one once for $44.99. That's the problem. Prices are doing dramatic things right now. And it means that if we have to go out and replace what we've had essentially in the past and bring more in for you, and you know, this is a network where we're here all the time, we got to bring new jewelry in, right? Unless we start selling something else one day, which who knows, right? Unlikely. I've tried that already. People ask me all the time, would you sell clothing? Would you sell? No, we don't. This is all we do. This is all we do, okay? And that's the thing. When we got to replace and put in more diamonds and more gems, they are more money out there. So let me just give this 60 seconds to a first caller situation. We'll see who's got it and we'll be done. I just can't advertise it because this is detrimental. Having a price tag like this on the air, on a live broadcast that's nationwide, whether you have a lot of people watching or not on any given night, that's a problem. Because this is not what happens. I got diamond people, the diamond dealers are mad at us, the site holders are mad, all the wholesalers are mad, the other networks are raving lunatics because they're like, I can't believe what you guys do. Do you know how many people I hear from every day who are competitors? They go, stop doing what you're doing. It's a fact, right? Because I get it. They can't touch these prices. Take a look at it. It's $44.99 for 60 seconds if anybody wants it. I just got 60 seconds to show it to you. I can't sit here and leave it and put it back in a vault after we've attempted now 3 different opens. So here's the deal. You take it or you leave it. But that is 50 seconds is all I can advertise it for. It's all we can show it to you for. And whoever wants it's going to say yes and take it. That's as simple as I can make it. But you got to try it. And if it's not all that, you send it on back to me. That's no problem. That's not a problem at all. But I'll tell you, the reviews that I get on our fancy yellow diamonds, from a 1 carat to a 1.5 carat to a 2 to a 3 to the 4. I still have the gal, the one time, there's a gal who bought a 4 carat one time years ago. She still contacts me about her 4 carat. Years after she's been wearing it and enjoying it, just to tell me how much she loves it still. And I love hearing that. But these are the kind of values, they are not, you can't duplicate this. I can't go out tomorrow and go wholesale a yellow diamond that's a 1.5 carat alone for this price. So it makes values like what you're seeing impossible. And I'll tell you, just try it because you are going to be absolutely thrilled. When you get this at home and put that on your finger for the first time and you wear it for an hour, you're going to be saying, how did I steal that for $44.99? And I think you're probably going to call and say, I should probably pay her some more money. You don't have to, just get it. And if you are just new to our show, almost everybody shopping these days is. We are expanding, we are growing, we are finding, and again, you're finding us. And I'll tell you, if you've never tried a yellow diamond before and you think that's just too cheap to be that good, you've got to try it. We will make a believer out of you. Does anyone have it? On the hand, do you have it already? Are we verifying? I'm sorry, Jason, do you have this one or not? Okay, just let me know who's got it, okay? Just let me know, because I obviously don't want to be advertising a ring that's already sold, but let's take a look at it here. I just got to keep an eye on how we're doing here, but because we're verifying 2 different callers, actually 3 now. Okay, so 3 callers verifying on this one. We'll see who's got it. It is fantastic. And again, if that is not above and beyond the best deal you've ever shopped for in jewelry, send it back. I know it's not coming back. It's just that kind of value. So $44.99, it makes it yours. I can't believe it's even still here at this point. So it just means you've got a chance. If you're sitting there without a phone in your hand and you're not even connected to us yet, you've got a legitimate chance to own this ring right now. And that is amazing. That's a lot. I've worn a lot. I've worn billions of dollars of jewelry in my years. I've auctioned pieces. I've sold pieces on television. I've been auctioneers at big auction houses, at big events. There's very few pieces that I've ever had that are any higher end than what this is. And yet a price like that is just downright silly. $44.99, try it. You will be glad you did. You will be glad. All right, is it gone? Okay, so I'm just going to show some emerald earrings here, and we're going to keep on moving, and somebody's going to have to let me know if that's indeed gone, but that's a really special piece and a huge buy. Ooh, I can't say enough about that. I'm just going to say my final piece about this, and I promise I'll leave it and never talk about it again. Try it if you're thinking about it. I know it's not pocket change, but when you look at what's involved and what it took to get there, 1.5 carats. This is not a 1 carat diamond. Our 1 carat diamonds right now are 1 carat yellows, which I know we have few and far between these days, but they're more money. For a 1 carat diamond with a much less significant carat weight around it. So the fact that you're getting those huge round brilliants, those very, very important pear shapes, and it's all wrapped up in a gold bow here for you for $44.99, it's worth trying. Because there are certain times in life, I get it, I do think that sometimes we price things just too cheap, and you don't even understand the value because you're thinking, it can't be that good. It just can't be that good. You got to take that leap of faith here on something like this. I've been doing this my entire adult life. There are values that are so second to none. This is one of them. So I'm just going to give you a last look. We'll give it 30 seconds, then emerald earrings are coming up, I promise. So let me know. Nobody's got it yet? Did you? Okay, so yeah, if you want it, it's here. All right, coming up, 25 seconds left. Let's get moving. We've got the emerald earrings on the way that are so large, they have omega backs to them, and that's going to be coming up. So we've got a beautiful way to see some bigger emerald earrings. Gosh, that's an exciting ring. I don't know. I don't know if it's reading properly on the air. It's one of the best colors we've had in any individual yellow diamond. It's that brilliant cut, that cushion cutting we love, the big pear shapes around it. I mean, it's just, there's what's not to love about the ring. And now the price tag is just $10,000 plus, less than it should be. So that's a great one. Here are the emerald earrings that I've been telling you about. I don't know if these are going to sit the way that they actually, no, they're going to have to be right here side to side for the moment, but obviously I'll try them on for you. It's item number 8418, and this will be our one and only emerald earring that we have. It's a bigger size than we typically see. Obviously what normally would just be a stud if we're lucky has got this great designer quality about it, and this bigger designer element, the way the diamonds wrap around it, and those bigger and smaller diamonds that you have throughout, which is really a good look. And of course we'll do them in the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, but this is really just rare to see emeralds matched up. 8418 is the number. That'll bring us a 75-point total weight in the round emeralds. Then you have 72 points in the white diamonds. And I do want to show them because there's only one way they're going to sit on the ear because of the omega backing. Now, the omega backing is crucial because the omega backing is what actually keeps it level. Otherwise, it's a big enough earring where if it was just on a post and a butterfly, it might kind of fall forward. So we have to use the omega backing, but that also means there's going to be one direction it sits in, which is just like this. And I point that out because instead of being square, it's going to have that point at the top, and then kind of think of it as a north, east, south, and west where your points are going to be. And then you have this beautiful, there it is. It's going to be 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. And the best way to do it is just try one on. That's the best way to see what they're all about. But that's going to take me a second. So just, yeah, we'll take a look at the close-up, and then we'll just go ahead and get them out the door. And, ooh, I didn't see the $75.99 price tag. Emeralds matched up. That's what happens to big emeralds that are matched up. And 3/4 of an inch overall. This is kind of like a diameter, even though I realize they're not perfectly circular. They're more squared off at an angle, but this is what they look like on, so you can really see that size. And again, this point to point to point, that is how they will. Sometimes with a post, you can just rotate them around. Not going to be the case here because the omega back, so they will sit just like you see them there. But look at that beautiful glow that the emeralds are giving. They're giving that bright glow that we love to see. They have that just bright dose of green. That's important. And then the diamonds all the way around them. Let's try this. I'm going to go ahead and try another auction. It didn't work on the last one. We're going to try it again. Except they're not starting at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or 2. And this big emerald earring that has a $75.99 price tag is now going to be $1,000 to start. Because if that yellow diamond is still here, then something's up. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start at $1,000. We're going to go in any increment you want. Doesn't matter. Could be a penny, could be a dollar, could be $1,000. It's up to you. But we are going to go $1,000 to start on a gigantic Colombian emerald and VS diamond earring. Let's go back close up and take a look. Those are $1,000 to start. Who knew? But this is what's so complicated. Emeralds don't match typically. The rounds are exquisitely rare as it is. This is a designer style that, again, here's how they sit. Here's your close-up of how they're going to sit in the ear. So all that you know, clarity you were seeing from a distance, well, that's why. Look how clean it is from right up close. You can really appreciate the clarity those have. So here we go. Okay, so $1,000 to open. And it's a big earring, certainly, but you know what? No open. We'll give it 60 seconds. We'll get it started here, I hope. If not, we'll move right along. We've got the big studs coming up. Is it possible everyone's waiting for the big diamond studs that have been, again, discounted tremendously tonight to get you our biggest carat weight in diamond studs we have? So those will be here. And then we do have a the heart-shaped Alexandra. It's really cool. We got to show that. Sapphire necklaces here with the blue sapphire and that rich royal blue we love. But we have 40 seconds. Okay, this is getting real interesting. $75.99 earring. And just the other day, I had some emerald earrings. They weren't designed by us. And got them down. They were also similar price tag, but it got a little pricey because they were close to $8,000 as well. I brought them down to $49.99. They were gone in a second. They had smaller emeralds. Just telling it like it is. Smaller emeralds put together as opposed to bigger individual stones. And those smaller emeralds put together, it was a very similar design, actually. You might remember it. It was almost floral. They were white gold. They had a very similar size and design. They sold for $49.99. We brought them down so dramatically, they were gone in seconds. Now we are looking for $1,000 to start on essentially, it's an earring that's upgraded a bit because it's got that bigger round diamond cut stone. So $1,000 to get it started, any increment you want, no open yet. So take a look at them one more time. We'll see what we got. But they're so reminiscent of those $5,000 earrings we had just a few days ago that I'm really surprised that there's no $1,000 open yet. But we're going to keep on moving. We'll do a little demontoid special. We've got the heart-shaped Alexandrite. You can let us know what requests you'd like to see. If there's anything in this last hour we can show you. We're already there. It's last hour time. So we have got a fantastic big final hour coming up for you. And we may have to bring out that big tanzanite too and see what we can do on a major price tag there on a huge pear-shaped stone and some of the best color we could see. So no open on those either. All right, let's get to our heart-shaped Alexandrite. I have a feeling somebody's going to love this one. It's so rare to see a heart-shaped Alex, and this is obviously a beautiful stone because it's actually really segmented color. It's got the blues and the greens, but instead of really being a blend together, you see that really beautiful color that kind of goes from one side to another, to another, to another. See how it's almost broken up into different distinctive colors here. I've never seen an Alexandrite do this really before, so it's fascinating. It's also going to be 9334. It's our carat 33 heart shape, and it does have an 84-point diamond mounting around it in the signature style. Only have this one. Let's blow it out for you. Major value, and then we'll get to a quick museum wheel as well. And here's the deal. I've got one more yellow diamond as well in a pear shape, so it's still a big size. We'll bring that out. It's a little unusual mounting. We're discontinuing this mounting, but this one's coming up. So if you still need a yellow diamond, got a totally unique style for you. That's going to be a lot of fun, so we'll bring that for you. But you know what? On this one, time to drop the price from $49.99. Make the $133. That's a big deal, by the way. To get a 1 carat Alexandrite's always big, but to go up another third of a carat beyond that, impressive. There's your inside under gallery. Any gold you choose is fine with us. Let us make it specialty for you. But this has got that blue and that green, which is typical of the Brazilian material, but usually it's more blended. So it almost looks like a lighter Paraíba color. This is really where the blues and the greens kind of wrap around in different sections throughout the stone. It'll still turn to red when you're in incandescent lighting, and we're going to do better than even $3,000 or $29.99. First caller on this Alexandrite heart shape, one of the rarest of stones in this world. And we're not going to do 29 or 28 or 27. It's just a matter of let's just move it on out. And I know heart shapes are rare and 1 carat 33s are rare and we're too low already, but it's going to be that kind of night. So here's what we'll do. I'll make it $2,499 first caller. That's it, $24.99. Then I'm going to bring it out. We're going to go ahead and bring out that big yellow diamond. I've got another option for you. It's the weirdest mounting I think we've made. I really do. It's so different, and that's why I love it. But not everybody likes unique. If you do, though, wait till you see this yellow diamond, and we're discontinuing it. So, and for obvious reasons. So we're just gonna do a quick blowout on it, and you're gonna be amazed at what you're about to see. So 6686 will be next. Do let me know who's got this one. Obviously, there's only one here in the heart shape. That's obvious. We know that. I would do it in white gold, but that's up to you. Totally up to you. It's got some pave shoulders on the sides that kind of wrap around that dome style. Then you've got the halo. That's gone. Let's bring it out. $66.86. Look at this. I know this doesn't sit all that well on the wheel, so make sure you wait and see it on my hand. Do you have that? Okay, so you wanted that one too? All right, so we had 2 people in the heart shape. Go figure. Can't sell a yellow diamond ring, but we got 2 people in the heart shape, Alex. So Jalen, if anything happens, make sure you let Jason know, okay? All right, so we don't have to show that again. Let's do this. $66.86 is the 101 center. Interesting, the carat weights are similar to what we had in the last ring. 34 points in the yellow diamond halo. Carat 35. So actually, we're going to be up and over the carat weight in total that we saw on that last ring. That was kind of a disaster, but we're going to do something wild here. I really want to encourage you before you write it off as, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? That's a ring that looks different because the band is not where it should be. It should be in the middle, right? That's usually how rings work. Usually the band's in the middle. This time, the centerpiece is off to one side, whether you want it draping up or down the hand, and the band's on the other side. So this is why this style is being discontinued. But let me show it to you here, because you can wear it like this, or you can flip it on around and wear it the other way, which I'm going to show you. Obviously, that's a big center at a 101. The halo is 34. Everything else is 135. So there's a lot happening in this ring, because when you total it all up, that actually is going to have a 2 carat 70 total weight there. And that's more than we saw in the carat and a half. Remember the carat and a half had the 249? This is 270 total weight, obviously distributed in a different way. I'm just going to flip it around. Here's what I also like the idea of, and maybe you do and maybe you don't, but it's just a suggestion. This also can be worn either of the 2 ways you've just seen it. But if you wanted to also add a band, because here's a band, I think we all have bands, straight edge, classic bands of diamonds. You could add something to it. You could add something next to it. You could have this almost be like a stacked style or a stacked design if you wanted to. I know there's a big centerpiece happening, but you could still add. So create what you want. I've oftentimes paired up pieces with my signet ring. That's obviously a large ring on its own, but I've oftentimes paired up pieces like this with it just to either make it fit a little bit better, because right now it's a little large, so I've been kind of playing with it a little bit and just giving it sometimes, with just adding diamonds to it. So it's, more than just a plain gold piece. The point is you can have some fun with this, but it's still a really important diamond in the middle that has some truly neon, bright, amazing color. See that? Perfect yellow. Bright, no orange, no brown, no nothing. 270 total weight. Well, here's why it's also here. Because of the artful design and the unique factor and the big stone that's high end, it also has a $79.99 price tag. Worth throwing it out. This is simply, I know we've already brought you one big value in yellow diamonds, let's do another. And I get that it's so unique and so rare and it's a weird night. So this is going to be the value. I mean, you might just want to call in if you're kind of halfway thinking about it, because this will not last. To get 270 total weight in diamonds, a little more unusual. So we know there's probably not as many people who are going to be saying that's the piece I got to have. But if you want to try it, here's the value. And honestly, value's so good you could get it just for the center stone, you'd be living right. That's how low this price tag is going. And I'm just going to blow it out right now. And I hope you're on the lines. It's as it is. We can't make any adjustments except size. The size will be adjusted to whatever you need it to be. So maybe you also, this is what I would love as well with the elegance and the elongation of it. Think about the longer fingers of the hand, the middle, the index. Those would also be great places to wear it. So that also means you can keep wearing the rings you already wear here and then add this to it. Sits completely low profile on the hand. It really does. It sits like a second skin on your hand. That's the beauty of it. It sits completely level and low profile. By the way, it's the top of the hour. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, glad you're here. We just have 1 hour left. We are about to see the biggest yellow diamond value I have ever brought to you on the show. Here's what's happening. It's not $79.99. That's the old price. This is the we got to move it out price right now. Tonight, take a look at it. It's not even $79. This will take every yellow diamond deal you've ever witnessed here and make you wonder, how do we do this? 270 total weight. Look at that perfect color. of that yellow diamond. It's not $7,000. I could go half off right now and make it the deal of the night at $4,000. It's still too much. We're not making it $4,000 or $3,000. This is going to go so fast. You can get it just for the 101 in the center. That would be smart. It's not even 29 or 28 or 27. You need to have it. $270. I cannot believe what we're about to do. And you're not spending 27 or 26 or 25.99. This is just too low. And we're going to make it $2,499. First caller on that one. It's a must try. And if it doesn't work out for you, again, it still can be sent back despite the fact that it's this low. I mean, that's obviously a discount that we never saw coming. But let me try it on again and again and again, because that's really, I know if you've watched other jewelry shows, you're going, I've never seen anything like that before. This is really unique and specialty, and that's how it looks on an index finger. So again, like I was saying, I think that'd be a great place to wear it, or I'll flip it around for you. Try it at $24.99. That's a lot of diamond weight, all these bigger white diamonds around it. That yellow diamond halo allows that to look even larger. I'm going to keep playing with it on the hand a bit so you can really see all the different ways that it works. That's a good look too. If you want to just kind of level it up, still stackable and all that. But that is a must have. I mean, $24.99, carat of 1. You got a carat 35, total weight just the yellows. Then you get a carat 35 in the white diamonds. So this is how we get to $270 total weight. Let me know who's got it. It's as it is. All I'm going to do is size it for you. Right now it's a 7. I can size it up. I can size it down, whatever you need to wherever you want to wear it. So whatever we can make sure that's going to be the perfect fit when that arrives at your door, that's what we want to do. Let me try middle finger here. Kind of fun on the middle finger as well, kind of centered up on the hand. Anybody thinking about it? Verifying? Oh, okay. You know what? If anybody wants the emerald earrings, I'm just going to sell those too. We're just going to sell them because we have our last hour here. So we can either bring them back up for another look. You know what? Top of the hour just arrived, so maybe we bring those up for another look so everyone can see them. And so you're not on the yellow diamond, and you're not on the. Are you on the yellow diamond? All right. So we're verifying on this one. Let's give it 60 seconds. Then we'll see who's got it. Then we're going to go back to the emerald earrings by request. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll go back to it. See if anybody came in the top of the hour that hasn't seen them yet. Okay, so that is $24.99. Big value there. Congratulations if you get it. We're still waiting to see who's got that fabulous piece. And then big emerald earrings are coming right up. Looking forward to those. We also have some designer diamond earrings that are here. They're really pretty and they're rose gold. So I brought our, let's bring our emerald earrings back. We'll get you some really a good look and kind of a last call auction. Chances are that's probably going to be a one and done because that's usually what happens on an auction recap. Think about the yellow diamond. Let me just prop it up so you can see it. This is the big detriment here is that it's just tougher to show on TV in a really unique design. But if you like something that's different that everybody's going to be commenting on and complimenting on, this is definitely the yellow diamond to try. All that tremendous diamond weight, under $2,500 giveaway is what that is. So congrats if you get it. Let's go ahead and show the emerald earrings again. That's what they're waiting on. 8418 was the number once again on the emerald earrings. The round brilliant emeralds out of Colombia, 75 points total weight plus diamond weight as well. And if anybody did just tune in, you missed these. We had them up for auction. They were $1,000 to open. We may have that open right now. And so who do you have there, Justin? Do they want to indeed open up at $1,000? I was offering any increment earlier. We'll leave it at that. Hey, Donald, thank you. All right, so we've got our open at $1,000. It is a revisit, so we'll try to make it quick here, but just wanted to make sure everyone who was not with us to see it initially got to see it one more time here before we go. And Donald's in the lead at $1,000, so we'll give it our final call. Just wanted you to see these earrings because with the emeralds, always tougher to match up. Colombian, of course, we like our Colombian emeralds. Every now and then we'll see a Zambian stone, but they're in rings generally because we only have one. We have not had Zambian emerald earrings before. So this is the Colombian material we love. $1,000 right now. It's any increment you choose. We're about to give it 2 minutes. Donald's in the lead. They will sell. We're still changing the gold color. I can't change the way they orient because it is an omega backing. So that's a post for a pierced ear. It does have an important hinge style that's going to, I think it's the most comfortable earring you can wear. Love the way that they're going to keep those earrings that are larger facing out to the world so everybody can see the beautiful gleam. I really get frustrated when I see so many designers charging a fortune for earrings, and they're bigger and they're beautiful, but you know what? If they don't sit right in the ear, why buy them? Why wear them? You need to have those details. It's amazing how somebody will put $10,000, $20,000 pouring money into making an earring with beautiful stones, and then they skimp on the mechanism to hold it, and then suddenly it doesn't sit right. It's not even worth wearing. It's not worth owning. This is the way where every little attention to detail is paid. Every single last bit has to be right. Otherwise, why wear them? If they're going to do that and fall forward, if they're not going to face out to the world and show off the beautiful bright green of the emeralds and the VS quality of the diamonds, why wear them at all? So that omega back is crucial. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. They are at $1,000. It's any increment you want, so not even a set increment that you have to jump up in. Just come on in if you want to be a part of it. And then we'll take requests for the last hour too. If you have anything at all you'd like to see, let us know what those might be. We'll help you do it. But final 2 minutes now till we sell them, and Donald's in the lead, and he's our only bidder so far. So, hey, congratulations, Donald. And here we go. Then, coming up, we got that big, big, big. Actually, I'm going to show you a similar earring, and then we've got the evil eye. We've got a similar earring coming up that's in diamonds. No emeralds, but just diamonds. So we'll share that with you. And they're new, they're designer, and they're new, and they're in rose gold. So attention rose gold lovers, you're going to see a great earring coming up. And then we'll get to our evil eye, which is really my favorite evil eye because it's a green stone instead of blue, which I like. And we're going to show you anything else you want to see here in our last few minutes of the show. Wednesday coming to a close. So here we go. $1,000. Welcome to March. The month of March is here, and we'd love to get you something special. We even have a March birthstone special for you as well before the night wraps up. So it's an aquamarine pendant. We'll see that. Good for everybody. Anybody want to jump in? Nope. All right, Donald, we got a minute left, and then it'll be officially yours. Then the evil eye's coming up with Russian diamantoid. We'll see that on the way. Got one sapphire necklace that has been a very expensive piece. I'll blow it out for you tonight. Get you a great sapphire necklace. 33 seconds remaining. Here they go again, the hand against the hand one more time. That's what they look like from a distance away, so you can see that size that they bring, that clarity of that round emerald. Anybody else on this one? Jason, you're not on this auction? Nope. Okay. Final seconds. Is Donald still with us, Jess? Hey guys, we just had our, good thing I asked, otherwise how would I have known? We just had our auction open, I guess, back out. So here's the deal. If you'd like them, they're $9.99. Right now, first caller, our auction bidder backed out. So we're going to just make them $9.99. Okay, so $9.99 if you want them. All right, let's keep moving. Probably the most economical way to do it, airtime-wise. Yeah, just make them $9.99. Anybody wants this. Here are the floral earrings. What is going on here? Look at this. Well, I think we're looking at one of the most important diamonds. Okay. I know we have not had red diamonds on the show before, and we've had pink diamonds, but they're usually light pinks like most pink diamonds are. This is a diamond earring with I'd call them purple diamonds. They're purple hot pink diamonds. Look at this earring. I got to show you how they're going to look on because another omega back for us. So here's what they look like from a distance away. Wow. This will be the buy. It's rose gold only, $9,926. I know we have not seen these before. That's solid diamonds, and those colors are a hot pinky purple set in rose gold with an outline of white diamonds. There's a carat 94 total weight here. I got to tell you, this is one of the most stunning earrings and rare as well. Wait till you see. I'm going to try one on. Let's give you a quick measurement, though. I just cannot believe what is going on with this price tag with diamonds that look like this. A 7/8 of an inch, top to bottom. I will try one on. That'll give you a much better perspective, I think. And let's see, do you see the white diamonds? They're actually elevated. There are two levels here, the way these are built. So do you see how from the side profile, you see that there's that level of pave, in these hot pinky purples, and then you get the white diamonds along the edge. I love this almost bow design they create in the middle there, where it's all wrapping and interlocking. And do you know that's almost 2 carats plus 14 karat rose gold? I do not believe what we're seeing here, but that looks like an earring that should be about $17,000 or more. I'm just going to blow them out. This is what a night to be here. What a night to be with us. What a night to be shopping earrings like that. In the rose gold, I just cannot get over this price tag. $17,000, try this. And this is, again, bigger style here, almost an inch or so in their top to bottom overall. This is something. This is really something. We're going to blow them out right now. They're not even $7,000. I can tell you this happened on our heart-shaped Alexandrite. There were, what, 4 or 5 people who wanted it. I'm going to make this better, and this will be the same deal. This is going to be multiple shoppers on one fabulous earring. They're not even $7,654, $3,000. They're not. Take a look up close. They're going to be, this is me giving jewelry away for the next 45 minutes. Because somehow we got to sell like 8,000 pieces in 45 minutes. So it's not going to be easy, but it'll be easier if I start marking them down. You're not going to spend $29.99 or $28 or $27 or $26. Look at the detail. Not even, okay, let's not even do $2,000. Nope. Just trying it. $19.99 first caller. That's it. For those fancy diamonds that are natural, I mean, that just $19.99, 30 seconds, I think, is all they're going to need. How about that? $1,999. Well, it's a first caller situation. I know sometimes these values, they're just too good. And let me show you, this is how they're going to sit. This is actually top to bottom because, again, Omega Back's going to ensure that they sit only one way. That's how that's how that side will sit. There's a little bit of a left and a right design. They're not going to last. You know that. This one's going to sit like so. So I'll hold that the way that one's going to sit in the ear. What a pretty, pretty design. And diamonds galore. Yep. $19.99. Who's got them? Rose gold only. They stay as they are. There's your Omega backing. What a look. That should do it. That should get him a home. I would hope so. And then the sapphire necklace is coming out. Let's bring out 7853. Oh, look at this. Royal blue, those are gone. Congratulations. Let's go to the hand here and take a look at this royal blue sapphire entire necklace. That is one of the most vibrant, yes. Thank you. Thank you. They're only rose gold, Jalen, on those, so that's it. Rose gold only, and then thank you so much. They were $9,926, by the way. Let's take a look. So from a distance, you see the color of the sapphire, about as vibrant and bright a blue as possible with diamonds above it and around it. That's going to be a full necklace that does have adjustability. Only have this one. You can see there are 3 different O-rings here and a spring ring clasp. So 16, 17, 18 inches in length. That is a carat 15 on the blue sapphire and 35 points in diamonds. Let's go to the neckline if we can, show you from even this distance. You're going to see a lot of those bright, bright blues from a distance away. Look at that. That's a premium sapphire. Probably explains why it was once upon a time $73.99. That's why I haven't shown it much. Today it gets a new price. Today it's on its way out. I'm going to give you the value of a lifetime on a sapphire. This is going to be how the next 45 minutes goes. It's just that simple. The pieces have got to go. We're going to make sure it does. First caller, $14.99. That's it. $14.99 on the sapphire of a lifetime with that color. I am going to show you up close as well so you can see how beautiful and vibrant, because if it's looking that good from this far away, we can go further and further. And even look at the color blue when it's not in focus. Look at how bright that is. And then we come in closer and closer, and then it really shows off. Let me take it to the close-up here as well so you can see that individual stone and the color that it has there. Just seeing that show off there up close. $14.99 for that almost cashmere color. I'm just going to polish it up a little bit. You do have the diamonds all the way around it in the halo, and then right above it too in that dove's tail design that sits right at the neckline. Yep, $14.99. We'll see who's got it. Who got your earrings, Jalen? She did? Thank you so much. I haven't heard that name in a bit. Wonderful. Congratulations. Sapphire necklace is on its way as well. We'll see who's got it. And speaking of necklaces, we have a beautiful Evil Eye, this time with a premium Russian demantoid, and that's going to be coming up. I would assume Jason has this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let's see if he's got it. Do you have this one? And we can change the gold color if you want to. So this one actually is still available. So that's our pear-shaped, beautiful bright blue sapphire diamond weight at over 1/3 of a carat. Then let's get to 9435, which is next here. This one, ooh, Evil Eye. This one we love to see, but the Evil Eye style, not going anywhere. It's a classic, but very rarely do we see it upgraded in this way, where you're getting such an important stone. Now, this is another example of an entire necklace that you get to shop for, so not just a pendant that you've got to supply your own chain, but actually a 9435 item number here makes it that bright, stunning Russian demantoid. It's 9435. It's a 15-point center, which actually in the world of Russian demantoid is large, but then you also have solid diamond pave totaling another 53 points in your diamonds that make up the body of the Evil Eye design. Then it's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You're going to choose. But this is a beauty, isn't it? It's a great looking stone. It's got some of that extra blue. Now, an entire necklace. Just did the sapphire. We're verifying right now on the sapphire. We'll see who's got it. I cannot wait to show you. This is, of course, the Evil Eye style. Historically done with a blue stone, either usually enameling or turquoise or sapphire. We've seen even of late, we saw a sapphire and turquoise version that was really, really large. This is going to sit evenly on the neckline, still got an under gallery behind it, so the backing is finished beautifully, but it also is adjustable. I mean, we've given it every little bell and whistle you can, but in this last 40, now 2 minutes left we have. I am committed to discounting like you've never seen before. We've been seeing that the last few items, that's why they're all going. This necklace is supposed to be $19.99. I can show it to you. It says it right there. It is not going to be $19.99. Finished on the inside, solid gold. You choose your gold color. Adjustable, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. So we make sure that no matter what the neckline, that's not as much about comfort as much as it is about what neckline are you wearing that day and where is it going to sit where it needs to sit to show off within that neckline. Because if you're wearing a bateau neckline, that's going to be probably something you want to wear a little higher or a little lower, because you either want to go up and over the fabric or sit a little higher before the neckline begins. Deeper V, it might just be on comfort. What do you feel looks best on you? But that's why we give you all of that built in. This is one of the rarest stones you can ever own is Russian demantoid. And nice to get the green for your Evil Eye, which is the protection talisman. It is meant to be that protector, ward off negativity, and who doesn't need that in today's world that we live in? So that's going to be better than even $9.99 for a rare and exotic stone, not to mention over a 1/2 carat in VS diamonds. Take a look at it. Yes? The sapphire necklace? Thank you. Yeah, it was a whole necklace. Thank you very much. So the necklace is gone. And now here's another necklace. I love it. And notice the O-ring on either point there on the sides. And we've got, I'm going to show you on the hand here and on the neckline as well. But at $9.99, we're getting busy. Watch this. It gets better. I told you, everything's got to mark down for the end of the show. Here's what it looks like against the hand from a distance away. Oh, see, it's not tiny. It's a big piece, enough to see it and read what the design element is, but still wearable everyday sparkle cut chain. So all that diamond cutting done to the links. This is that adjustability I was telling you about. Spring ring clasp and then a 16, 17, and 18-inch length, but also great finishing on the inside. A solid under gallery. I'll show that to you. There it is. That's a little better viewpoint of it. It's all circular cutouts on the interior there as well. And then let's go ahead and show it on, because this is such an important style. I think one thing to see it from a distance away, it's another thing to see it on the neckline itself, so you really get a good idea of what that's all about size-wise. We can go lower just to make sure it goes. White, yellow, or rose, but that's the yellow gold there. How about this? I'm going to set it back up because I really like for you to see it right up front and to see all that pave detail work. And we just need to make it a lot more affordable. And I know we're already a little affordable here, but to make it even better, that's the idea. Make sure that it is the most affordable it can possibly be. And remembering that necklaces should be more, not less. You're getting a lot more gold in a necklace than you do a pendant. There's a big difference between we're putting a fully fashioned necklace together as opposed to a little pendant where you have to supply your own chain, which runs for about $600 right now. We're not going to ask for $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99. This is how you make a deal happen. And this is how at the end of the night, you say, bye-bye, they all got to go. Let's make it $777 while it lasts. And that is for one of the rare stones that you can ever get in this world in Russian demantoid material, not to mention diamonds. So you've got all that happening for $777. So we'll give that 60 seconds, just another great necklace option for you. And this time, if you want a Russian demantoid, that's a great way to try it, because that would actually be the most affordable way to get a Russian demantoid in the entire collection. So a nice look there. Then we've got our stud earrings that are here. We got to bring those out. Big aqua, great looking tourmaline, one of the most unusual color plays, really a beautiful color combination. And we'll also bring out our aquamarine, which is our birthstone for the month of March, which just began today. So we wanted to bring you a little special. Also a very, very important tanzanite is here, a 4-carat plus. So let's bring out the studs, because when we have studs like this, I've had several now at this point over the years, they've never, ever remained available. This is the last pair we have of its kind. We have 10 seconds left to get that necklace. I hope somebody will get it. It's a beautiful design, and that somebody may be calling right now at $777. So it's stud time. We're going to show you what we have in certified and then non-certified, in cushions and then rounds. So let's begin with the big to-do here, because this is going to be something that in the couple of occasions that I've ever had a certified stud earring of this size, they go very, very, very quickly. And that's because they're just a straightforward deal of deals. This is the big stud. This is the certified. They're cushions. $67.72 is the item number here, and take a look at them close up. And we're going to come even closer, and then yes, we'll pop in the cert so you can take a look. But these never stick around, because it's really rare to get 1 carats, or in this case, one is a 1 carat, one is a 101. And they're both certified by GIA. So they've got a full certificate that tells you every little last detail about your individual diamonds. Now, this is also a really specialty style where we've wrapped gold around it. That's called a bezel, and it's a wider bezel at that, which actually in turn makes that stone look even larger. It kind of expands the perimeter of the stone itself, so it allows that stone to look bigger. They're both GIA certified. We're going to get you in the gradings here as well that we can show you. This is quite the value. They're also 18 karat gold. So we've gone premium on the gold, centered post. So you can either wear them north to south, because it is a more rectangular cushion here, not a square. So you can wear it north to south, east to west, or at a diagonal. Yes. The evil eye again? Sure. Here's the evil eye necklace one more time for you. Just flash it here. This is the up close on the evil eye. There it is. That's the evil eye with the demantoid. This is the back. Want to show you that finishing as well. There's that back under gallery it has. Really well done there. There's your solid diamond weight. You see over a ½ carat. That's a solid ½ carat. You can see the individual stones are big too. In the pave, side to side, attached to the chain. Remember, the adjustability is built into the chain. There's your spring ring, but your different O-rings there, which allow you to wear it at 16, 17, and 18. And here it is on the hand one more time. Still have a couple of people talking about that. Yeah. $777 was the price tag on that too. Okay. So now we'll take another look at those studs, and then I'll pop in the certs here for you so you can see what those are all about, because you see already one is a G color, one is an H color. So that's how it starts. Both of which are in that near colorless range. So D, E, and F are considered colorless. G, H, I, actually now I think they're calling it G, H, I, J, which I think is a little lenient, but they're calling anything, yeah, G, H, I, J near colorless. You're obviously in the upper world of the near colorless. But let's take a look. First of all, the 101. This is the Cushion Modified Brilliance 5.2 by 6.2 101 H color SI1. Now we're giving you a very close-up look. This is a closer look. So when we see it on camera, you get a really close-up look to show you the magnification. This is actually the stone as if that stone was brought to this level in size. and they're showing you exactly where all your inclusions front and back are located. So this is really not something you would see with the naked eye. That's why the gemologists and the experts at GIA mapped it out for you. Over here is the scale that we use for diamonds, color and clarity. So you can see these fall in that clarity that is considered that, again, eye cleanness, I1, G and H. Remember, one is a G, one is an H. So that's going to be right here, that upper level of the near colorless range, just basically under colorless. So that's important. I'm going to show you the other cert as well. And then we're going to get you the greatest value we possibly can on this big jumbo earring, which again, when I've had these bigger certified stones in earrings, I think a lot of people understand that if you're going to invest into one stud, might as well go all out. Here's that same 5.2 by 6.2. That's how they match, 1 carat. So that 1 point of difference in carat weight is not going to make a visual difference. Neither is that G to H color grading, and then SI1 is the same on each. So you can see again when they're up close, you don't differentiate any kind of difference there. So that's important too. They're close enough where they are a perfect match for earrings, especially since one's on one side of the face and the other's on the other. And their 18 karat white gold stay as is. Now, they were $29,999. Here's a look at them from a little bit more of a distance. Also, the side you can see is actually finished all the way around. So it's not just an open basket, it's solid walls of gold. You had that finishing back here. We did do screw backs. That also I would recommend leaving them that way just because it makes them a little extra secure, and I think you want as much security as possible when it comes to a 1 carat diamond stud each. So I'm also going to measure them. It's not every day you can sit up here and measure a single stud earring, but I think it's worthwhile to do here at over 1/4 of an inch, and I mean really close to 3/8 there on that top to bottom measurement. I'll hold one up to the ear as well. Screwbacks just mean you're going to thread the backing on as opposed to pushing it on, so it just gives you a nice extra security. So you're not just going to look one day and have an earring missing. We've all been there. I think every woman who's lived a jewelry life before has had a diamond or an earring of some kind just, you know, go missing and you're not sure where it is. We would like to prevent that when you have such an important bigger stone here like you do, and that's what they're going to look like from a distance away. So now for the big reduction in the price, let's go back up close and keep in mind those certs come with it. And they're no longer $29.99 or even close. It's going to be so low. And remember, we're giving you that up close. So scrutinize them. Look for inclusions. You're not going to find them from even this magnified viewpoint. And we're going to do a lot better than $29,000. It's 1 pair. This is the final reduction in price. So rest assured you're getting the best value possible. And you get both certs, which is great. They are in the 18 karat. There's actually, and before you just dismiss the gold, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot to actually think about, and think about what that costs. That's not easy to do. And look at these, both these certs come with it. So you have an exact knowing, you have knowledge of getting, if appraisals are what you're thinking about too, because insuring, you might want to do that. I'm just saying with the bigger stones like this, you may want to insure your studs so that even with the screwbacks, if something were to happen, they are insured, because I don't know about you, but most of us have to insure our pieces individually with your policies. And if you have important jewelry items, I had all my jewelry stolen many years ago, every little bit, every last bit of it, and I didn't have one single piece insured. And so now I get my important pieces insured. And that's something you have to do extra. And a lot of times insuring doesn't happen unless you have them appraised. And the step to appraisals, certs, especially with diamonds, that really helps. So here's what we're going to do, guys. $29,999, it will not be. We're going to make it a whole lot more affordable. We've got I've had a few pairs over the years. Not a single one is left but this one. We can show you coming up after this, the 2 carat round brilliants, no certs. The deal will be, those will be VS. They're round brilliants. They're going to be in that beautiful classic basket style. So there are other options, but not certified. So if that's what you want to do and you want the GIA cert to kind of make that appraising / insuring a breeze, these are the ones to get. And the best part is they're not even half of this price at $15,000. That's a big discount to take on stones that don't get discounted in price. Diamonds don't go on sale. Big diamonds, especially certified ones, they don't get discounted. They're only going one way in price, and that is up, not down, unless you're shopping right here, right now, and seeing this $15,000 half off price go even lower. They never stick around. Take advantage of this. We'll bring out the 2 carat rounds, which will give you a little bit better price tag as well, because they should. When they're not certified, they should have a little better price tag, right? But this is the way to go, and forget about $15,000, $14,000, $13,000, or $12,000. They are only $99.99 to the very first caller who would like them. And that's it. That's the price that does the magic right there on 1 carat each. Remember, one's a 101, one's a 1 carat, total weight of 201, 18 carat, and that is a substantial setting style, and yet all completely done for you in that screw back. So that gets 60 seconds. Then we're going to show you right after this the round brilliants, 2 carats. And they're going to be coming up, and they are amazing. So maybe just a difference of, maybe it is the search that makes the difference to you. Maybe it's the round versus the cushion. It's just nice to have options because I can go years and years and years and not have a 2 carat diamond stud. Now tonight in one show, back to back, we're going to give you 2 great options in 2 carat diamond studs, and that is unusual. So $99.99. We'll see who's got them. Then we're going to bring out the round brilliants, which are essentially the same size, 2 carats even, and they're in 18 karat gold as well. Oh, we did it right. We have done everything you could need or want in these studs tonight. And yes, they're big. So you know, and this is what I love, is that you know you're going to live in a stud like this. If you want a bigger stud and you're going to wear them every single day, might as well get the dream earring, right? Let me go ahead and take a look at the next ones here. And we're going to show you the round brilliants here. I just have a dirty wheel, so I'm going to make sure we clean that up. Look at this. This is the classic. It's where most people go in a stud earring, whether it's tiny or large. Most people want a round brilliant, and this is it. We have our own VS round brilliant stones. Amazing, isn't it? I have the yellow gold and the white gold. I'll show you the white gold here on. This is just special. Also done in that same screw back setting style. So I know a lot of people are going to hang out and wait to see the price tag on the round brilliants and then make the decision. So again, may want to be on the phone lines early here because item number is 8226, and this will get you that 1 carat exactly on each stone, 2 carats total weight. This size is so important. So important. Basket setting. That's classic. Although we do a really nice basket, so that's not going to be elevated too much. I did want to show you it's a centered post here as well. So you can see that, again, has that same threading. So you're going to thread the backing on. That's what makes it a screw back. That's what gives you extra security. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. This is the beauty of getting a 1 carat stone. Wait till you see them on the ear, though, because I know it's tough to gauge when it's just, you know, sitting here against the hand. That's not where they're going to be. But just for the full perspective here, these have about the same, not maybe as much size as the last because you don't have a bezel setting around it, but you are still getting your diameter on the diamond itself is over 1/4 of an inch. So that's a significant size. And this is what they look like on. What a piece. And you could even, I'm not here to say that you have to wear them there. You could wear them in a second piercing if that's something you're comfortable in. If you want a little larger presence, you can. I think most people are going to use the 2 carat total weight size for a primary piercing, but that again is up to you. So that's what they look like. Kind of show you how they're going to jog up the ear if you want to get an idea there. They can certainly work, but this is the way to go when they're not even what we just did. We just did a huge discount at $99.99. These are not, and it's 1 point difference. So again, 1 point difference in size, no certs. That's the other difference. Other than that, round brilliants give you the flash and the fire and the beauty and the scintillation that we all just fall in love with. And they're not $99.99. So here's a way to get our most affordable in a 2 carat size. And the beauty of a round brilliant, the poppity-pop firework effect that happens in round brilliants, especially when you get VS quality, which these are. And you choose your gold color. We can even do rose gold if you want to give us a little bit extra time. We can do the rose gold. Otherwise, white gold and yellow gold are ready to go. They are ready. I just am amazed we even have one in each color because there was a time when we never brought 2 carat studs and then we'd have 1 pair here and 1 pair there. Now we've got a white and a yellow gold ready to go. So if you have a gold preference, you definitely want to dial in early for that. It's not even $99, $89, or $79.99 a stud. This is the earring, of course, the pair, because I do have to clarify that. There's a lot of people selling single earrings right now in the designer retail world. We're giving you the pair, and it's not even $69.99. This is unheard of value. I remember just only about a year ago, actually, selling loose 1 carat diamonds here. They were $4,000 a diamond. We sold hundreds of them. They were $4,000, $39.99. So to make that earring, it would be $8,000 in the diamonds shopping here, and then you would have to supply the labor, the gold, whatever, all that workmanship that goes into it. So really, you'd be, when all is said and done, at $10,000. Well, this is a better value. So far, by $3,000. If you made them yourself, I'd say, just go easy. Let us do it for you. They're done. They're ready. They can be out to you tomorrow. I'm just going to make it easy. They're not even $69.99. This is unheard of. This is a discount on the loose stones that we sold. And obviously the value was great because they wouldn't have been so popular and selling by the hundreds if they weren't a great value. $69.99 is not your price on our largest stud here, besides the certified I just showed you, which are only 1 point difference. 1 point. Not going to be a visible difference there. So get the rounds, get the beauty of that flash and that brilliance that we love. It's only $6,888 for the pair. It's our lowest price. That puts that individual stud at a price it could never be loose. Take a look at them. And again, grab them while they're here right now at $68.88. Huge opportunity. Classic you're going to live in. Great gifting opportunity as well, I would say, for those, those big, the big things coming up like Mother's Day, graduations, all of those birthdays that are happening. If that's what you've been waiting on, is the ideal must-have stud, but you don't want a 1 carat. Total, you want 1 carat, and each year that's the way to do it. So 60 seconds on those, then we'll move right along. Do we have any pet lovers, dog lovers, animal lovers? We've got a cool necklace coming up that is going to be kind of a little interesting deal, because I'll tell you all about it. We had a cat version, and it was really popular. Well, naturally, some of you wanted a dog version. We made it, we built it, we put it together, and then calculated the cost and went, oops, we made an $8,000 piece, and that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is just take this sample that we have, and I waited till a little later in the evening to do this because I didn't want to cause like bedlam. But I'll tell you right now, we're going to get this really cool necklace out the door, but we have 20 seconds left to get your studs. I've been talking about them all night. Still have the certified option for you. Just really want to make sure those get a home. All right, so we're going to bring this out. True story. I'm not sure who went about this, but this is really kind of fun. Because as an animal lover, and I think a lot of us, we love our animal pieces, we love our critter pieces, right? But this is more, sometimes when we see critters, we see like these exotic animals that probably aren't really necessarily close to our hearts because we probably don't have them as pets. So we did a cat, and now we've done a dog. And a really, really cute one of that with some really detailed, intricate texture to look like the fur. And then you've got diamonds that are yellow and white diamonds to also carry through with that kind of textured look. And we gave you different colors of diamonds in the ears and then black diamonds in the eyes. And we have made this really, really heavy, heavy necklace. True story here. We made the cat. The cat was really popular. We made the dog version. The dog finally arrived. Well, it's so opulent, so heavy. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't like heavy necklaces, this is not for you. Okay, just to clear that up. It's a heavier piece. You feel the weight of this piece. It's done up right. It's got lots of diamonds. We did fancy colors. I'm talking about in the ears there. That little concave style of that pave done in yellow and white diamonds so that it replicates the same texturing we did in the gold of this beautiful design. It's bigger. It's got a heavier gauge chain. We still made it adjustable. Here's the problem. We went all out with no regard to cost. No regard to what the intrinsic value would be and therefore what we'd have to turn around and sell it to you for. And it got really well done, but it got out of range. And it just was like an $8,000 piece. So what we're going to do is 9378's the number. It's the only one we have. It's yellow gold only. It's 10 points in the black diamonds. It's also going to be 19 points in the fancy and the white diamonds that are in the ears. And then there is a lot of gold. And again, gold is not free. So when there starts to be heavier weights in gold like this, it really adds up. So to the tune of $8,000, and we went, oopsie, that's not exactly what we were looking for a multiple. So we're going to have to make kind of a different version of at some point for our animal lovers. But for now, we're going to just bring this one. We have 20 minutes left in the show. I would not wait if I were you. I'll show it to you on. We'll show it to you from a distance. We'll show you all the angles so you see how sizable it is. Because again, I'm going to tell you right now, it's too heavy for me. I wouldn't wear it every day because it's heavy. It's got some weight to it. Not uncomfortable, but it wouldn't be for me every day. If you don't like weight around your neckline, I wouldn't wear it. It's just a testament to the gold. And forget about all the diamonds. There's a lot of gold that went into it. So for those of you that really like heavy gold weights, you want to feel your gold. You want to get ample gold. You want to have a piece that's seen from across the room, that you can make out what it is, because that's kind of the deal. You start to get really, detailed, and sometimes you miss out what these critter designs are all about. This one's large enough in scale where you can really see what the designer's intention was. Let's show it to you here a couple of different ways. Now that you've seen all the textural details up close, let me show it to you from a distance so you can gauge that size we're talking about, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline. But again, $8,000, we know that's not going to work. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give it away right now. I just love the sheen that comes off that texture. I love the sweetness of that face. It's so cute, and yet it's kind of like, I mean, it may not be, for every single breed of dog, but it definitely has kind of a universal type of look where, it could be several different breeds that this represents. You've got that larger gauge chain. I do want to show you, this is the, we had to put the spring, or rather the lobster claw. We gave you 3 adjustable lengths. I'm just going to blow it out for one collar. We're not going to make it. I'll just be willing to lose a lot of money here on this one, but just going to make sure it's really simple and easy. And again, that's what it looks like. So see how that differs when we've seen even just other necklaces here tonight so far. We've seen a lot, just a little more basic of a chain. This has got that really thick, heavy gauge to it, and we're going to blow it out really quickly. I think that is just adorable. It's so cute, and you can see what it is from a distance away. Anybody love it? Don't worry about the $8,000. It's not going to be. Can we add the 19 points, please, and the yellow and the white diamonds, too, because that's additional. So the black diamonds are each 5 points for the eyes. And then do you see the ears there? That's where the 19 points of pave is. And we're going to make it really, really, really affordable. And I'll take it close up one more time here, because this is just, animal lovers, pet lovers. You're out there. I know we've got at least one animal lover watching right now who is just probably just falling in love with this piece. Maybe it looks like a family member, right? One of our furry family members. This is the way to get it. I'll blow it out right now. I'm just going to try it. Just to give it a home. Not concerned with gold weight now. I'm not concerned with the diamond weight. Just have one concern, is that we get one collar on the line and they take it. I'm going to make it $999. Sometimes you got to try something. $999. One collar, yellow gold only. All your links are built in, 16, 17, 18, they're all there. And a big lobster claw clasp. Even the chain itself should be more, because you saw how thick and heavy it is, and with all the diamond cutting, that would be $999. This has this big pendant essentially attached. I mean, it's not a pendant, it's a full necklace, but you get the idea. And it's $999 with diamonds and a lot of gold. Take a look at it one more time. We'll give it 60 seconds. That's it. I just got to move it. I know we're going to lose just gobs and gobs and gobs of money on it, and that's okay. Consider it a prototype. This is like a prototype, okay? Prototypes in cars, they're never actually sold. They're not street legal. They're not actually sold in the open market. This is just my prototype that we're just going to sell right now to one caller who wants it. Do you want to do that? Let's just do it that way. And that way you don't need to spend $8,000. And that way, and it's only yellow gold. I can't even change it. I would if I could, but I can't. So if it was $8,000, we could probably change it to white gold, but we can't. So $999 is your price tag. Would anybody like it? We got 34 seconds left. That's cool. And you will be very, very impressed when you get this at home and you open it and you feel the weight of this piece. You're going to be impressed. Does it look like Lola? Does it look enough like Lola where I could buy it for my mom for Lola? You know, and she could wear it with Lola. Does it kind of look like Lola? Let's say, yeah, kind of. Well, that's not, and yeah, if you saw Lola's profile, yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm just saying, and that's a Chihuahua. I wouldn't look at that dog in the necklace and think Chihuahua. But yeah, they did a good job of making it like, it's not, one of those specific breeds. It could be a lot of different, it could be representational of a lot of different breeds. Okay, so $9.99. It's really cute. Okay, next up is Tanzanite. Let's get you Tanzanite. Then we'll do some aquamarine for the month of March. We have about 15 minutes remaining. Let me know if you'd like that one. I mean, the chain alone is really, truly worth $9.99. So diamonds and gold and all that great detail. I think that is Yep, conversation piece, no doubt about it. It's so cute. And yet all bold. I mean, look at this from the side profile. It's not just the illusion of heavy gold weight. Look at how bold that is from the sides there, how that's detailed and done. And they kind of stopped the texturing right at the nose and made the nose a little more mirror finish like that. So it really does. It looks great. Okay, coming up, here's our Blue Wing Black D. A little last minute Blue Wing Black D for you. Loving it. That's some serious color. Item number 9796. Okay, Mom, I'll get it for you. If it's still available, I'll buy it for you. I got to buy a lot of jewelry tonight if I'm going to make quota, so I'll be buying a lot of jewelry. A lot of jewelry. All right. Yay. Okay. Well, my mom, she's never bought anything from TVON, so I don't think she's going to start now. She just, you know. She's told me to stop buying because they charge me more than on the air. I told her, Mom, you got to start buying from the show because they charge me more. So better to buy it from the show. Here we go with item number 979. It's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, it's a fact. You get better deals than the employees get, you guys. I know. I've had people say to me before, I'm going to come work there just so I can get the employee discount. I'm like, nope, don't bother. I mean, we'd love to have you come help us out, but nope, don't bother. Just buy off the show. Trust me, it's the better way to go. Here's the 408. It's just comical. I need like a full-time shopper who can just shop off my own show, just for me. Here's our 408 Blue Wing, and then it's got a carat 28. I mean, it's just, we're committed to values. What can I say? You guys get some serious values. It's a 128 diamond weight around this one. We're going to try something. This is fantastic, isn't it? This one looks good. It really does. And by the way, the doggy, let me know, guys. I'm only, you know, I'll obviously give you guys first dibs, but I'm serious. My mom would love that. She and Lola are very close, and Lola just celebrated her gotcha day because she was rescued from a shelter in Las Vegas, and her gotcha day was on February 18th. So we consider that her birthday. So here we go, 408, 128. We need another discount. We've got only 13 minutes now. So we need to keep that discounting going. I've got a $69.99 price tag. I don't think that's gonna work. So let's try, first trying it on. That's the first thing. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You decide. Let's take a look at this on. This is a pretty blue wing. Look at that, saturated. Split shank, bigger diamonds. All the way around, look at that. You've got some bigger diamonds, especially around the halo. Even the split shank, that's got some really bigger diamonds. Then you've got the halo around that. Really well done. That's a good look. So this Blue Wing Black D, not $69.99. End of the show is here. Actually, it was it was slated to be a little bit better, but not where I'm going to take it. We're going to just make sure it goes here at the end of the night. Questions? Flash the dog? Yeah, of course. Like, show it. Jason, you're so good. He's like, well, I mean, like, show it. Flash it, show it, present it. I feel like, gosh, I feel like we spend so much time and then never enough. Look at that. There's the doggy. Yep. And this is how it's finished. I don't know if I can actually hold it all the way around without it flipping. Let me just flip it for you. I do want to show you the inside. Even though it's got that, it's concave, it's all mirror finished on the inside. So all really well done. Yeah, does that help out a little bit? Okay. One more time on the hand. I don't know, might be gone, might be spoken for, might be gone. How cute is that? How cute. I love seeing it from a distance and seeing that sheen. See the light move off that texture. I love that. So $9.99. All right, now the Tanzanite is going to be, and this is $97.96. We're going to bring it really low. You can do any gold you want there. There's a lot of red coming from that pear shape. A lot of red indeed, and we are ready to make sure that this one flies on out at the end of the night. What are we going to do, though? I mean, now, 10 minutes left. It's going to take a major discount. I mean, look, that's just one row. I keep looking. Is that 2 rows? It's 1 row. 1 row of huge diamonds around that profile. That is a very significant size of diamond that goes immediately around that pear-shaped stone, and yet it is not $69.99. Okay, so we've been really serious about discounts here for really the entire night. It's going to be yet another, and just don't even go anywhere. We have 10 minutes left. You want to see what happens in this next 10 minutes, and who knows, maybe it'll just be this tanzanite. Still have those diamond studs available, either the certified or non-certified, so cushions or round brilliance, you decide there. If you want this tanzanite, let's make it a deal. And I know an auction would have been a great idea if this were 2 hours behind. We're going to do something really special. The lowest possible price I have is $4,500 to start an auction. We're not going to do that. We're going to go lower. We're going to make this easy. I can't say enough about this blue wing. Pear shapes that give you this intensity. You know how usually a pear shape in a tanzanite will have that intensity really concentrated at the base and the tip of the stone. And that's it. And then in the middle, it's some other color. That is not the case here. It is the same saturation level from the very top to the very bottom, side to side. And then red comes through. So it's really impressive because usually you're going to get some kind of little lighter saturation through the middle primarily. Not happening. 45, 35, 25, it's not. It's not even 25 or $24.99. We are giving jewelry away. We have literally 9 minutes to do it. If you have questions on anything you've seen in the last nearly 3 hours, call us now. We'll help you out. But if this is $24.99, we give it 60 seconds. That's probably going to go. We're going to do better than that. You're not spending 24. This is a deal, and it's 408. Good size for, we have found that typically the 4 to 5 carats are what people want to live in every day. Take a look at it, not even 24 or 23. This is a wild moment to get your Blue Wing Block D in that 4 carat plus size. Looking forward to seeing who's going to get it because we know it'll go. And it's not even 23, 22, 21, or $2,099. This is as good as it gets. Color and saturation and size with the diamond weight being so well done here at carat 28. We're going under $2,000 right now. It is only $1,999. That'll be gone. First caller situation, amazing quality of that stone, and only $19.99. Let's try it on a couple of ways too, because I had it on one way. I like to reverse it, so we show you the different ways you can wear a pear shape, either pointing away from the hand or up towards it. $19.99 for a 408. You choose any gold, and look at that Blue Wing Block D. And we've had probably fewer pear shapes than all the other cuts combined, so it is one of those where if you're a pear shape lover in general, or now you're thinking I'm collecting and I want to get the different cuts, because a lot of people have been thinking in that along those lines. Here's a great way to do it right now and get that pear shape at $19.99, over 4 carats and just full saturation, best of the best Blue Wing Block D. So that is, you know what, I'll leave it there on the hand here, just show you the other way with the point going up towards the hand here, and that's another way to see it. So another way to wear it. But again, white, yellow, rose in your size, $19.99 for the Blue Wing Black D. And then we've got a quick little, I've got a tourmaline, I've got a really pretty aqua. We may put those on tomorrow night for you when we can have a little more time to share, because we've only got a few short minutes left. Let me see if there's anything I need to recap for you. I knew we had that green zircon that was here earlier as well. That was a really special rarity. We had that, actually, that was $19.99 as well. So maybe we put up a couple of different options here. We had some orange diamonds that remained available also, and a fawn diamond as well. So let me give you some of our just last call options here. There were 2 orange diamonds left that, keep in mind, were $15.99 each. Let me just show you some of our special rings that are still available. We've got the green zircon here. I'm going to need a little bit of room, but that's a 4 carat 60 green zircon with 68 points in diamonds. That's a good looking stone. Then we also have the big fawn diamond. Well, this is special. This is a 1 carat fawn. It's a round. Take a look at this. There's the fawn diamond. That is a 1 carat round. It's the only one we have like it in that pave setting style. And then what you're going to see in the foreground are 2 orange diamonds. We've either got a 19 point, it's the cushion cut you see there, or the 18-point cushion cut, which you're going to see right on the other side. 2 different mountings, but both have pink and white diamonds to them. And if you missed those earlier, only $15.99 for either of those orange diamonds. So remember, the front row is going to be $15.99 per piece. So that's going to be a really good way to get an orange diamond. They are natural fancy orange diamonds. Then $19.99 for the tanzanite, $19.99 for the green zircon, and $24.99 on this fawn diamond, which is that round brilliant 1 carat stone with 84 points in diamonds around it. So a lot of great opportunities and values up there in our last couple of minutes of the show. Boy, that fawn diamond. So many requests for big fawn diamonds. Hardly ever have. a 1 carat or greater size. So to have one tonight, very special. And to think that everything on this wheel is $24.99 or less. So maybe we'll just add that so that anybody who did not see the presentations earlier is well aware that this is a $24.99 or less wheel, and this is where they gotta go. End of the show is here. We've got less than 5 minutes remaining. Again, green zircon, $19.99. The fawn diamonds, the pricier of the bunch there, but not pricey for a 1 carat with 84 points in diamonds, $24.99. $19.99 on either your choice of the green zircon or the tanzanite, and our 2 orange diamond pieces, 18 and 19 points a piece there, are going to be only $1,599. So major values. Last call. Everything is $24.99 or under. Again, reminder to call us quickly. We only have 4 minutes now counting down on the show. We want to make sure we help you out with those. It's never good to wait till the next day because they're gone usually after the show ends. We get a lot of phone calls. You couldn't believe last night how late we were here, still selling items from the Wednesday night show. So that's going to happen again tonight. So don't wait to jump on the phone lines. Just make sure you're getting your favorite, whatever it is. Again, $25 or $24.99 and under on every one of them. And again, all the way down to $15.99 in the 2 orange diamond selections you have. So call us now. We're back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Thursday night. We'll be live with you as we always are on 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So be sure and join us for that. Take a look at this wheel. Last call on our Wednesday here. And again, I wanted to mention too, we do have a special premiere coming up this weekend. And there's a brand new stone that we've never had before coming up on this weekend. When I say new stone, it's a new variety of stone from a new mine source. And we're really excited about it. They are some of the coolest stones I have ever feasted my eyes on. It's a stone we know, but a source you may not have seen. I've never had the chance of presenting it before, had never seen it ever before. So we're really excited to introduce that to you on Sunday. We will have all the selections on Sunday for you, and yet another new find from Tanzania. And when I say new, it was discovered in 2007. So pretty new, considering most gems have been around for hundreds of years. So we'll bring you a new find in a stone that I don't think you've ever seen before. I've never seen it offered on TV. I've never offered it personally, so I think it's going to be new to a lot of us. So that's Sunday afternoon, so make sure you're with us on the Sunday morning or afternoon show, depending on where you are. So that's just a little heads up there. And of course, call now because we are very busy in this last 2.5 minutes taking calls. And let me know if you want to see anything else on the hand, or if we can just remind you of some carat weights here on this wheel. But again, $24.99, $19.99. $19.99 for the tanzanite, and each of the orange diamonds in the front are $15.99 a piece. So make sure you grab them while they're still here. 2 minutes left of airtime. We're only here for a few minutes after we go off the air. The phone lines do shut down after a couple of minutes, so make sure you're dialing in and getting whatever your favorite is. And Jason, anything we can show you again before we go? I want to make sure we help everyone out with their requests before we go and lose our airtime for tonight. And then we'll see you tomorrow night. Don't forget to join me tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Tell a friend. Be with us. We're going to have a great Thursday night show as we always do. And there are some very special pieces headed your way tomorrow night. So be sure and join us 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we look forward to seeing you then. 90 seconds left. Who wants what off this wheel? Because I know we're very busy. And so we're going to be, I know, moving a lot of these last rings here in the last couple of moments of the show. So let me know. And again, $24.99, $19.99, $19.99, and $15.99 for the orange diamonds. Yes. Sapphire. Which one? I'm sorry? One in the middle. I was going to say that's a tanzanite. All right. Tanzanite is verifying. That's item number 9796. And then, Jason, which one for you? Any questions on this wheel before we go? Or which one are you taking? Okay. So, last call on the show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Big Thursday night party. Looking forward to it. Big premiere coming up on Sunday. We're also here on Saturday. And so keep that in mind. Yes, 50 seconds remaining. How can we help ya? Anything? What's that? What about it? $19.99 on the tanzanite. Yep. There it is on the hand one more time. Any gold you'd like. $19.99, that is the 4 carat 08 with a carat 28 in diamonds. Thanks again for being with us on this Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Join us. We have a great show. And again, Sunday world premiere. Make sure you mark it down because they're all going to be here in one show. And so we want to make sure you see what those are all about. I know we love our new stones. We love when we get to debut new stones for you, or new sources or new deposits. And that is going to be happening on Sunday. So thanks again for being with us. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.